So I think I know the problem with my face tracking and why it's not been working. It's broken. So the software I use to get it working with VRchat, right? It has an ability, it lets you see what the camera sees. And based on what I can tell with the camera, it, based on what I can see with the camera, it's it's broken in probably one of the more annoying ways. The camera, legitimately, it's just like flickering constantly. That's probably why my face tracking keeps fucking breaking on me, because it just basically gives up on itself. Also, I don't know why my play space is very gradually doing this annoying twisting thing. Like every time I get into it, it's just like, hi, I'm gonna be like more this way and more this way. Like, it's showing my play space is this way, but my actual play space is this way. So all my tracking is out as fuck right now. All my lighthouses are... Wait, can I see them in this mode? I cannot. You're on, and you're on. So my face tracker broke. Yep. Device not recognized. Crashed. It's crashed. It died. It did the diddy. It did the diddy. I cannot see that emote, Gearsy. Holy shit. Who thought that was a smart emote? I know. Devil. Hi. So yeah, I don't have face tracking right now. And guess what? You can't get these anymore. You can't get them. They are broken. Still nothing in Discord. Yeah, the bot is being a dick again. Like, cannot fucking get that fucking bot to work. It's just like, it doesn't want to fucking see shit for the live stream. It doesn't want to see shit on Twitch. I have a feeling they might have done a UI update or some crap. Anyway, good morning everyone. Hello there, Gizzy. Hello there, Jake. Hi, Akalim. Hi, Dragon King. Hi, Prey. Hi. Everything's broken. It's not my fault though. It's shit out of my control. Streaming at live. There you go. I can close that one. Yes. Now everything feels wobbly. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have a feeling I've got a graphics driver update or like a fucking USB update or some stupid shit. Let's go back there. I don't know. I'm a useless cow. I am useless. Can I get banned? Is that not working as well? Did the sound for that not come through? Ah, I just realized I don't have any drinks. Ah, I'm so stupid. I forgot. I knew I forgot a thing. She called me Mao the way I'm laying zedong. What the fuck does that even mean? Are you okay, Vegito? Do I need to call you an ambulance? Do I need to call you an ambulance? Are you okay? Yeah, the cable for this feels fucky-wucky right now. Holy shit. Lots of scuff. There's not lots of scuff. It's even my USB port broke. The USB port I've got this thing plugged into is broken. The cable is fucked in some form of way, which wouldn't fucking surprise me. It's fucking virtual reality. The cables are a suggestion when it comes to working in virtual reality. They're like temporary. They're just temporary things. They're so fucking annoying. It's like everything's breaking. Everything that can be out of my control is always the shit that goes wrong. I don't appreciate it. My tracking should be perfect. There's no reason why my tracking in my room should be fucking up the way it is other than, hey, Steam VR updated, go fuck yourself. As for my face tracking, actually, one thing I really want to do, my avatar feels unnecessarily dark right now. I'm gonna click you. There we go. That's brighter. Oh, hi. I forgot you follow me. Also, okay, it seems like streaming is actually helping me become more confident. I have noticed, which is amazing. Okay, Gizzy, you messaged me saying, what is it about people, what is it with people not being genuine as they get bigger? Why can't they just stay humble? You just cocked on one of the reasons as to why they struggle to stay humble. Yeah, I can't hear any of that shit. Is it broken? Wait, could it just be this? Yeah, I can't hear any of those. Hello? Hey Jake, hi Callum, hi. I can't hear anything. I think the overlay might be broken. Don't use any overlay sounds, okay? Hi Vegito. Say hello, chat. I'm autistic. As balls, help explain, please. Confidence. Confidence boosts ego. Confidence basically gives you more of an ego. The most egotistical pricks on the planet are usually the most confident because they've always. Sorry, I'm trying to find a good spot. The most. Hi, Underground Gamer. I can't hear any of these. Why is my music so loud? Did I select the wrong thing for the audio? When yakking. This thing. Because I can't hear. Okay, so I've got the right broadcast stream mix. Is none of those sounds coming through for me? Autism? Hi, Callum. But yeah, basically, the more confident a person is, yeah, the more confident a person is, and stuff like that, the more of an ego they tend to get. The reason why that's the case is because people are fucking weird and they don't brain properly. Confidence tends to mean ego in a way which shouldn't be, and it's kind of a problem. It's not. It's basically along the lines of, as you get larger on Twitch, the more confident you become in your content and yourself, which means you gain an ego from it. It's a problem. Do not get me wrong, but it tends to be the higher your viewership, the more confident you become, and the more confident you become, the more of an ego you accumulate. It's literally just like I'd say it's like a circle, but it kind of isn't. But not everyone will grow an ego, no? Every single person who gets bigger on Twitch becomes increasingly more and more confident. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get an ego, but it does mean they are going to, it does actually mean that they will become more confident, which can technically mean they might get an ego. It doesn't necessarily mean it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's broken. Yep. This thing just broke. That's why. Okay. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get an ego. It just means that their confidence means that they're more likely to get an ego. A lot of people do, you do get people who genuinely do stay confident, but it is just an annoying little, it's just an annoying perk of being a creator these days, sadly. And it's the reason why, do you know what, okay, consider this. Would you consider someone who is a nuisance streamer an egotistical prick? Like, a nuisance streamer could literally be sat on 30, 40 viewers and have the biggest fucking ego on the face of this planet. Meanwhile, you get content creators who are wholesome as fuck at a few thousand, and they're fine. Every individual, it depends on your upbringing, really. Some people get it really bad, some people don't. What the fuck is going on with my frame rates? Oh god. Please tell me I'm wrong on half of this shit right now. Okay, so it should give me smoother tracking. I'm getting weird frame rate issues. I've changed my OBS settings a little. I might be getting a little bit of lag on my end. I'm hoping I can fix it with a fucking driver update. I'm confused on the question. I forgot what we were talking about. Puck. Puck is not an... Puck is basically the opposite of an ego person. Puck is someone who actually wants to go around helping themselves all the time. Helping others all the time. Okay, look behind you. Water! It's ocean. It's water. And Christmas tree. Look at the Christmas trees. There's so many Christmas trees. It's a Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Go get something to drink. I don't have any water on me. I have Dr. Pepper. I have Dr. Pepper. Whoa, 10 streams of fun. Let's go. Also, remember, gamer, we're doubling up our streams, so those numbers will go up really quickly. You got Dr. Pepper? I got me some Dr. Pepper. I do got me some Dr. Pepper. I will have to drag it out of my mini fridge though. But yes. That was not magic. This is magic. I cast no more Dr. Pepper. You can't cast me with no more Dr. Pepper. I got a 2-liter bottle before stream. Hydration helps remember when looking. It's good if you feel unwell. Dr. Pepper's really, really nice in general. Gizzy, did you know that the reason why Dr. Pepper was made was because the creator of it legitimately, the creator of Dr. Pepper made it, and the goal was the smell of the soda machines at the cinema. So when he was a kid and he went to the cinema, it had a nostalgic smell at the soda machines, and that's what he wanted to make as a flavor. I'm not even kidding. What the fuck? Can I not close it? This is really bugged. It's like trying to put... I don't know. I think I might need to try a different USB port for it. I think I might have to try that. That's probably going to be the problem, actually. But yeah, the smell of Dr. Pepper was... the taste of Dr. Pepper is supposed to represent the smell of the soda machines at the cinema. Because the creator of Dr. Pepper was going to the cinema as a kid. He had a really nice nostalgic smell, and that was it. Also, thank you for the follow. I don't know why my alerts aren't working for me right now. At least I don't know. Am I wrong in saying that they're not working? Wait, can I not just tell this to I don't want to revert the session. I want to fix my... Wait... Won't add control sponsorship. Control labels? That's an ad control. Where it is, reload overlays. Let me just reload my overlays and see if it fixes it. Let me, I'm gonna just do one of the 100 bits from Jake yesterday. Replay. I can't hear it. The audio for it isn't coming through for me. Is it not coming? The alerts show on screen, but I can't hear anything. Okay, I have a feeling I know what it is. I could maybe fix this quite quickly. If I'm right, it's just a bullshit audio update from fucking Windows, and it's probably my volume mixer, because hey, fuck you, I guess. Why is my output okay, that is one of the fucking problems. OBS should be going to system, and there's 3 different fucking OBSs. So system. This should be going through music, which it is. Access overlay, cool. VRchat. Why is VRchat set to 1? This should be set to game, and the volume of VRchat should be. Why is VRchat essentially muted? What? I'm so fucking lost and confused. Give me a moment. I can wait.
Little bits.
Fixed it. Fixed it. I'm good. There we go. I'm smart. I big brain. Done. Yay, I fixed it. Katie, you broke it again. No, there was a... Okay, I don't know what it is. It's probably my GPU driver. It does need updating. It's probably from the thing. Hi, Peter. Hi, how are you? It's probably from a GPU driver update that I need to do, which I'm going to do after the stream. I was going to do it before, but I was very engrossed in One Piece. R.I.P. Ace. That's all I'm going to say. But no, there's like shit that's breaking. I have a feeling I've got some driver issues on my PC because I need to do some I need to do a load of updates. I am not gonna lie, since I switched over to the new GPU, I have been noticing more issues, but that's probably because the new fucking Nvidia drivers are dog shit. Okay, Igor, get a drink. Ah, fine, I'll get myself I'll get my Dr. Pepper. Let me move my pillows out the way so I can get to this shit. Fine. I can't get to my mini fridge. Wait, there has to be a foot. Nope, this way. This way. Cool. There we go. There we go. Where's my cup? Because I'm a bougie bitch and I drink my Dr. Pepper from a cup. I don't drink from the bottle. I'm getting a drink. God, doing this. Wait. God, I'm so thankful I said, you know, I gotta make sure I'm touching the cup before I pour. Holy fuck. I would have just poured that all over my desk. I'm not risking it. That's more than enough. Yeah, I'm a bougie bitch. I drink my fizzy stuff from a cup. It actually just makes it nicer. You don't drink the entire 2-liter bottle in 20 minutes? No! I drink it from a cup. I drink it from a cup over like 2 or 3 hours. Probably like 2-ish hours, actually. Chat, you wish you were Katie's cup. Gizzy, I know you. You wish you were my cup. Ah, so annoying not having face tracking. I might have to order the Babble. I might have to order the Babble to replace this. Because I think I'm going to have to. I might contact them saying, hey, so I currently have an Index and I'm looking at getting this headset later. I want to get this now because my Vive face tracker broke. Can I order it and get 2 of the mounts to get it for the Beyond and the Index? Sorry. Girl, what you mean? I'm an angel. Girl, bullshit. You know that's bullshit. I stayed with you at TwitchCon not a week ago. You and I both know that shit's a fucking lie. You know. Sorry, I'm doing this to piss off editors and stuff. Eh? Eh? Wait, about... Yeah. Yeah. I'm innocent as fresh shaved balls. That entire sentence contradicts itself. The fuck you mean you wish you were Katie's socks so you could get steppies? Don't act you different from everyone else here. She's my bestie. She is different from everyone else here. Trust me, she has a lovely butt to sleep on, and she slept on my titties. Not like a week ago, actually. This time last week, actually. I'm definitely innocent. You can trust the things I tell you. I can get steppy. I can get steppies I want. I can give them to Lamau. I miss you. I miss you too. I miss you too. That was like the most disgusting thing I've ever done on stream. I mean, in degenerous. You can do better. What? Better than chat? I love my chat. Do I have to join you and show you a real belch? No! No! Also, I don't know what it is. I have a feeling that my VR chat is essentially silent. I could turn on world audio. Okay, I think VR chat might be fine. I think my VR chat might be fine. I don't know why it was showing it as 1%. No balls? No! No, don't do it. It's fine, guys. I'll just send a recording to Katie instead. Yeah, we can listen to it on stream together then, and then we can just play it on repeat. I don't know what it is with Gearsy, by the way, guys, but every fucking time they send a message in Discord, they basically go, nah, I can't be fucking bothered to type shit. I'm just gonna do a voice recording. You know, instead, she's sat at her PC talking and typing away. So instead of like typing out a 2-second note, she pulls out her goddamn fucking phone, holds down record, and then gives a really quiet message, so I have to crank up all the fucking audio on my computer so I can hear what the fuck she's saying, and she's literally just turning around and talking about boy smell half the time. And I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm just like, talk louder, enunciate, woman. Talk louder. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then she's just like, why does no one listen to me? But she's going, why does no one listen to me? I'm really... I'm like, the fuck, I can't hear you. I have you at max. I can't turn you up any louder. Okay. In my defense, Katie, I'm most of the time at work. I have to whisper, just speak normal. You just turn around and just be like, shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Or, if you need to whisper, type it. Just type it. I'm loud, I'm just unintelligent. I am stupid. I too am a dumb bum. Also, Dragon, I saw your message at the start of the stream. How many hype trains can we get today? I don't think you're gonna get one. I'm gonna call you out on this. I'm gonna call everyone and I'm gonna call all of you out in chat on this. If you aren't doing, like, you ain't hype training today. You ain't gonna do it. You had one yesterday. You're not getting another one today. I'd say prove me wrong, but you know I'm right.
Onita, I have a dick.
Fine then. There you go, Mystic. Thank you, Akalin, for gifting Mystic a sub. You wonderful bean, you. You test the power of chat. What power? You've got no power here. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. I feel really naked without my face tracking. We have the power of money. You have the power of money, but you're also disorganized as fuck. Prove me wrong. Yay, also your wrist broke when you were drinking. Yeah, because I have to I can't... Mystic, I am a human, and I have VR controllers. I have to take off the controller to pick up my cup. I have to... What are you going to do? What do you want me to do? Sit there going like... Every time I take a sip? Do you want me to literally hold it like this? So it's like, oh, delicate, delicate, delicate. Oh, go, go, go. Time to put down my glass, probably in the wrong spot. There we go, cool. Was that what you want me to do? Two-hand it? Don't be delicate, have the gorilla grip. So Kissy, you saying that reminds me of clips which I've been seeing on TikTok of Vivian. You know Elon Musk's trans daughter, Vivian? Oh no, it's not Vivian, it's someone else. Ah, fuck, there's another there's another trans girl. There's another trans girl on TikTok. She's really fucking cute. Her name is Kimmy Kim. I think it's Kimmy Kim's. Fucking hot as hell body, holy. And she went on a podcast. On the podcast, they tape beer bottles to their hands. I'm not joking. Both hands taped with beer bottles, like duct taped to their hands, and they get drunk as fuck doing a podcast with bottles on their hand. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It wasn't Vivian. There's other shit with Vivian. Vivian's really, really funny. I actually really, really like them. They have very awkward social awareness.
Little bits.
Hey, Colin, thank you for the 500 biddies. You know you can TTS with that many billies, right? Side note, you can't hype train with one person. I'm just saying. Hi, Cyber. Hi, Cyber. Do you like some... By the way, Cyber, some of the TikToks I send you are like, I think these might be funny for you to turn into bits. I hope you realize that sometimes I send you them thinking, hi, I think you might find these funny to do as a bit. Like the one I sent you this morning was quite funny. I think you'd like that one. I can't remember what it was, but I think it would be funny. How dare Cyberchimp? Hi, Cyber. I'm just waiting for the others to do things. I told you you're not gonna hype train. Edward 40 hands. Wait. Hi, Manam. Bin is my honey pie. I don't know who that is. Hi. My face tracking broke. I feel naked now. I need to fix it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. My tracking is all out. I feel awkward and off. I'm sad the belch didn't actually get caught in the audio. Ha! Wait, did you send it? Yep. I must min-max this for my girly pop. Wait. Thank you, Kizzy, for that gift. The most fucking hinged shit Kizzy's ever sent me on Discord. What the fuck? Just for you, babe. Sold. I can do better, but first one didn't capture. See, I normally can, but when I'm streaming, I tend to hold them back. Actually, to be honest, when we were at TwitchCon, I ended up drinking way more water than I normally do. And I wasn't really drinking much water. Hi, Zach. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Yeah. Side note, in One Piece, I just got... we're back... Rayleigh just turned up on Hancock's Island. I'm... Sorry. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Sorry about the butt. Top that, Gizzy. Yes, Queen. Bet. God, it's gonna be a burp off of us, isn't it? It's just... Hang on, I'm opening Audacity. You know you could just, like... Gizzy, if you really want to min-max it for Discord, just turn off the fucking audio filter shit in the settings and then just do it that way. Like, seriously. Gizzy is 1 minute and 25 seconds. I'll give you some motivation. W outfit. Thank you. You should see it with the coat. Wait, those are the socks. I'm so glad I've got my safe work. Yes. Yes. Normally I have face tracking, but my face tracking is broken. I'm gonna look at replacing it. Yes. You like it? You like it? Mm-hmm. Let me take the coat off as well. You like it? You like it? I made it myself. Terrace with the 40 streak! Let's go! I love it. Yeah! I'm working on a maid outfit. I'm working on a maid outfit in my spare time, which is very rapidly disappearing. You okay? He has a nice outfit. You should see it on the floor. I'm actually not gonna lie. I would love to figure out a way of having it so I could put my clothes on the floor. It would be like the coolest thing to do. Just have it so it interacts with world colliders and I could just drop them. Oh my god. I could do that. I know how to do it. Holy shit. I'm a smart person when it comes to that stuff as well. I can do it. Well, how the fuck did you already get a sip back? I didn't get to do a step. I gotta do a step. Let me do a step. Let me do my little, Let me do my Dr. Pepper. Oh my god. Wait, 1 second. That's one thing I could do. Yeah. Yeah. Now I got contact shadow, baby. I need to actually add the mask for the eyes and stuff for this. I'm okay, it's like recording some sick belches. God damn it. Your parent... Gizzy, I'm gonna tell you this now. Freaks on the internet will buy that shit. You are just wasting it, just sending it to me. I wish I was joking. You could literally just open a blue padlock website, upload them, sell them for like $1. People
Look
will
at
do
cute
it.
orange cat morning, Katie.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you? Hi. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Wait, why is that opening up again? Huh? Interesting. Is that just starting up again? The software for my Vive face tracking just turned itself back on again. I'm wondering if it's fixed itself. Or if it just restarted itself. Can I have my hand back? Did it just redo itself? Are you gonna run? Are you broken? Are you gonna run or are you broken? This is always the fucking fun part with this whole thing. Huh? Interesting. Apparently this is running fine. Hmm. Okay, you see the power of chat? We got you and Gizzy to have a belch comp. I didn't say shit. I just burped because I took a sip. Cause you made me sip my fizzy. And Gizzy being Gizzy, just being the precious little freak she is, she just decided to do that. And I'm giving her advice on, hey, you shouldn't send that to me. You should sell it on, like, OnlyFans and shit. I don't know. People are weird. They buy it. Wait, do you want to buy her belches? Let me see what happens. I might have my face tracking back. Nope. If anything, it feels worse than before. But... remember the goal on the top left? I mean this one? What about it? Merch store upgrade? Yeah, what about it, Dragon? Only belch. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a website called Only Farts. I'm actually pretty sure that that's a fucking website. I wish that was a joke, but there is literally one called Only Farts. And there's another one called Feet Finder. Like, I am not even lightly exaggerating on the severity of weird shit you get on the internet these days. I'm pretty sure there's Only Farts, Feet Finder, Belch Buddy. I'm not actually not gonna lie. If Belch Buddy isn't taken, I might have to fucking buy the IP and just sell it back to them, whoever it is, and just be like, it's a website where people can sell their burps. People are weird. I'm pretty sure there's also bellybutton.com. I'm pretty sure bellybutton.com is a thing as well. Oh my god. Oh, the internet's full of weird people. Oh, and don't forget that in the CCT cake clap, the cake clap cult. What? Was it bellybuttonbuddies.com or some shit? I don't know. It's just people. I think some of my belches are mic shy. I think you're wasting the money. I think you're wasting an opportunity by sending them to me. You should just record them to throw up on the Blue website, the other streaming location. Yes. Little side note. If you haven't yet, go to the Discord and please vote on what we're going to be playing Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay? Also, I'm not going to lie, if I really get into what we're doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then we can legitimately just probably get into playing them. You forgot how few people in chat redeem clap when you bend over to drink? No one did. I just took a sip. People pay for everything. Rule 34 is a thing. It is a thing. It is very much a thing. If it's a body part, it's got it's rule 34. Every body part has a thing about it. I died in White Knuckle. Is that the one about climbing? Is that the game that Markiplier is obsessed with about climbing? I haven't touched that. So this show. Okay, cool. We're all good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. I think so. Lots of fun. It looks like a fun game to play, not so much to watch. Like, there are so many games out there which are, like, really, really fun to play, but really not fun to watch. And the problem is the ones which are fun to play and not to watch are really, really hard to find. BRB switching over broke on this account. What the fuck do you even mean? Doctor, congratulations on the 15 streak. Katie has a cute butt and nice thighs, and she is overall cute and cute. All the council has spoken. Yes. Damn, broker F on this account too. I don't know what you mean by that. What are you trying to do? They mean they're going to their account that has money and channel points. I don't know what I mean. Oh, right. Also, cool little thing I'm actually going to advise people to do. There is a thing for Twitch, right? Which lets you lurk in multiple people's streams. It's like a website. I think it's twitchlurker.com or some shit. I might be wrong. But basically, if you've got you can lurk in up to, I think, 6 streams at a time, right? So if you've got 6 creators you want to help grow, you can have small creators, you can have big creators, you could just literally be watching all of them at once. I think there is a website called TwitchLurker. I might be wrong on the name, probably very wrong on the name. And if you want, you can use it to help me grow and help get my viewership up. It'll help me out quite a lot. And I know a lot of you want to help me grow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. But yeah, I know a lot of you want to help me like grow and stuff. And I also know that you want to be watching other people stream and shit. So I'm gonna say it. If you really, really want to, it'll be really, 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 really helpful if you just utilize that website. Because that way you can watch as many people as you want. And it's like, yeah. You can also just open this stream in a separate window without installing weird tools or third-party or using third-party websites. I mean, true, but I think the website also makes it so you can mute the streams without it affecting the, like, thing. The multiple browser thing also limits you to, like, 3 streams, which count you as a viewer. My knees hurt. How much dick have you been sucking? How much dick have you been sucking? You can just mute the browser tab. I think they actually fixed it so that doesn't work anymore, hun. I might be wrong. And yes, that is by design. I don't know. I actually don't know. Wait, their knees hurting is by design? They have said many times that was never a thing. I thought it was. I don't know. I don't know. You can just use multiple devices with different accounts. I mean, if you really want to double up on the views, but yeah. But I know it. I know when it comes to one account, it only counts 3 of the views. So I might be wrong. People tell you that is what was, but they are just wrong. I don't know. I just know that there's one which lets you have all the streams up on one screen, and you can then all combine all of the chats. And yes, if you try to circumvent that, you might get banned for botting. Probably. Someone pulls up with 100 alt accounts. Please don't ever do that. Please don't ever do that here. Do you know what? Okay, Terrace, do you want to know what's really, really, really fucking stupid? Do you remember that I mentioned this person? So I mentioned this streamer who advised people to do something like 12 minutes of ads an hour, because if they aren't willing to watch through 12 minutes, and I quote, they're not willing to watch up to 12 to 16 minutes of ads an hour, are they really a fan, right? Do you want to know what they advised? Do you want to know what they advised? Because apparently everyone does it. They legitimately gave advice to people to just bot viewership to get partner, because at the end of the day, Twitch doesn't care. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And according to them, everyone does it. 60 minutes of ads an hour, then I can just watch cable TV. That's legitimately the advice that they gave. Side note, the same person was complaining that they couldn't start their sponsorship stream until they were at 150 viewers, and they had been streaming for 4 hours, and it was supposed to be a sponsorship stream. And apparently, they were only hovering 110, but they couldn't start the sponsorship bit until they were at 150. And I'm like, my guy, the fuck are you talking about? And his response was, oh, I won't get paid unless I'm at 150 plus viewers during it. I'm like, so you're waiting to switch over to this sponsorship game so you can get paid, but you're not willing to do it until you pass the threshold to start, and you've been live for 3 hours. Why don't you just start the sponsor segment and hope that more people turn up and just get paid a little bit less? The fuck? Yeah, then don't take sponsorship you can't fulfill. This guy's advice is just always crap. Like, it's always so crap. And it's the matter of factism in the way that they advise people. It's like the whole, okay, so I will say I do complain about this way too fucking much. But so many people on TikTok who are giving out stream advice are really, like, their entire content growth strategy is giving out stream advice. And then you go to their stream, their chats are dead, they're not doing much, and I feel like I'm genuinely not in a position to give out advice for streamers and stuff. I will give out advice which I feel works, and a lot of people who I've given advice to when it comes to streaming have actually benefited from it. But there's like this wave of people every time at roughly this time of year, because summer's coming up, kids are about to get off school, they all want to jump into streaming, they all want to try and push it for a career, they want to spend their summer trying to become a big streamer. So they go out of their way and they learn a load of shit from people who do it full time. And I'm like, don't take advice from people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, a lot of these people who are giving out advice are not even affiliate. They've just been streaming for a long time. It's like, don't take advice. It's like, don't take weight loss advice. Don't take, like, fitness and health advice or weight loss advice from a fat person. Take it from someone who's actually used to be fat. Never get like fitness and health advice from someone who has always been skinny or who has always been fat. You want advice from someone who used to be fat and is now skinny. That's the best way to do it. But it's like, you don't take advice from someone who's not where you want to be. Who's not where you want to be in life. Because do you want to know what it is? Do you want to know what the number one piece of advice you get given online now to grow? It's do guides. It's do guides and tutorials. And my personal belief is, if like the 900th person turns around and drops a guide on how to get abyssal whips in RuneScape, no one gives a shit. Everyone knows you just go to the fucking abyssal demons and fucking kill them until they drop it. But it's like, how to get an abyssal whip in RuneScape. It's like, it's like, don't take advice from someone who isn't where you want to be. Wait, don't take advice from someone who isn't where you want to be. Genuinely, get advice from someone who is where you want to be. Yes. Okay, but you can also take advice from people that are currently on the way to achieving what you want to achieve. Yes, you can. That is actually one thing you can do, because they're in the process of actually doing it. However, you still have to take what they advise you with a grain of salt, because I know a lot of streamers who have given me advice, and it's like, this worked for you, I've tried it and it didn't work for me. It's like, it's that type of thing. I know what my problems are as a creator, and that's the reason why I now have a manager and an editor. it removes the problems I have. Does that make sense? I worked on my problems, and it involves me spending money to fix. Okay, well, you will have the same problem in the fitness world and with high-end creators. Well, yeah. So many hands. That is just creepy. That is just creepy. The fuck you mean problems? You don't have problems. I have problems. I have loads of problems. My problems as a creator... Okay, my problems as a creator, Dragon King, is I'm an ambitious person, but I'm also impatient, and I don't stick to things long enough to see them succeed. Does that make sense, but I'm pretty sure it does. Like, genuinely, my issue is I want to do something. I set plans I sit down and I do a plan. I put things in motion, and then I do the plan for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I just stop doing it. So what do I do now? I've put together what I've done this time round is I put together a plan. I have an editor working on the bit which I struggle with most. I have a fucking manager who now messages me every fucking day saying, you've got this, and this to do today. And then it's just a checklist that I gotta get through. Some days I don't have much to do. And that's literally how we're doing things now. And the whole plan is they do it over a prolonged period of time because I'm paying them to do it. I've forgotten that I started doing streaming. I'd forget that I started doing streaming. I'd also forget to edit things. Yeah, the problem I have is when I stream, my brain just kind of I'm used to doing it now. Like I've been doing this shit for so long now. My brain just kind of does this thing where it just does this blurring thing. It's like when you do something long enough and it turns into habit, or it just turns into like a reaction thing, you kind of just stop. What's the best way to describe it? It kind of just, the days blur together, the weeks blur into one another. Like it kind of feels like March time for me still. I'm aware we're like 6 months into the year, but it still feels like the year's only just getting started. Yeah, zoning out can be a blessing and a curse. Yeah, and the problem I have is I feel like I need to change things all the time to stop that zoning out feeling. Does that make sense? Like, I don't like the whole zoning out thing. I don't like feeling like things are repeating all the time. So that's the reason why I constantly shift things and then change things. And it's why I struggle to like, hey, this isn't working. Do something different. I'm like, but it is working. It's just going to take a bit longer for the benefits to really show. I'm going, is it really? It's either zoning out or getting bored, making time pass too quick or too slow. I'd rather time feel like it's passing slowly because it means that shit's moving forward. Like, to me, when shit moves slowly, it means I'm doing something different and I'm doing something that's more interesting to me. When it feels like everything's passing too quickly, like if I wake up and it feels like it's Friday, if I wake up and it's like Friday, but it feels like it's a Tuesday, that's when I'm starting to see problems. That's when my brain just goes, shit, what did you do this week? Probably nothing. The only problems that you have are chat being shitheads, Katie. You are an amazing, wonderful person, and there are multiple people who can back that up. Dragon King, I'm not going to argue with you on that point, because I don't feel like I'm in the position to do so. My problem is that I like the whole feeling of new things all the time. That's kind of why I picked up Warhammer, by the way. Like, one of the reasons why I picked up Warhammer is because I can have something physical to play with and work on over as long a period of time as I want. And in a situation where I finish a set, I can just go out and buy another set for like $50. I could go like, oh, I'm going to cap myself at like $50 every time I go and just pick something up. And then obviously as time progresses, I'll be like, I've gotten these, let's get something cool and new and interesting. Like, that's how I'm seeing them now. Does that make sense? Zoning out for me is just like something which I fucking hate doing. I suffer from, I do have like this problem of chronophobia. Like, I've mentioned in the past that I suffer from somnophobia, right? Which is kind of both right and wrong. I do suffer from a layer of somnophobia because I have a fear of sleeping way too much, right? However, my somnophobia is more chronophobia. Chronophobia? I think is the word, right? The fear of the passing of time or wasting one's time. Does that make sense? Like, I don't like the idea of sleeping too much. Even though I know I need to sleep, I feel like I'm constantly scared that I'm sleeping too much. So I stop wanting to sleep all the time. Which is why I have workaholic tendencies, because it's a great distraction. Chronophobia sounds fucking brutal. Do you want to know what's really funny, Boogaloo? Do you want to know what's really funny? Chronophobia is a fucking common fear in the elderly. Chronophobia is legitimately a massive fear in the elderly because they're so old. Time feels like it's passing so quickly for them. Because of the perception of time as you get older, it gets quicker and quicker. And it's an awareness of it coming to an end so much faster. Can you imagine being an immortal being and being like 500 years old? The passage of time at like 500 years old would be fucking brutal. Like, the equivalency of a year to them would feel like a week to us. Like, that's how bad it is. You remember in Fririn, she's like 900 or 1,000 years old. 80 years to her feels like nothing. Because she's been alive for so fucking long. It's like, oh, I wasn't here for like 80 years. Bitch, this felt like a week. She felt like she wasn't there for probably like a month. It's like really bad. Hi, Resin. Hello there, you beautiful bean. I hope you have doing well, you beautiful love. Hi, Phoenix. I've been doing good. I'm back in VR now. I think my I think this is broken. I might need to 1 second. I might actually. Hi. 1 second. Is it still
Little bits.
a thing? Oh, that broke. I was gonna take a print screen of that. I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, that's broken. My face tracker is broken. Have a biddy. Oh, have we been gifted?
Oh shit, what the
Little
fuck?
bits.
Hi, welcome to my belching mixtape. This is for you, Katie.
What the fuck is he?
Alright.
That's my bestie. That's my bestie. If you play it on stream, I'm not there at the moment taking back a Pokemon gym on Pokemon Go. They sent that like 10 minutes ago. What the fuck? All I'm saying, Katie, is with all the time I've been... Wait, 1 second. I gotta turn off my block inputs. All I've been... all the time I've been... You have been a wonderful and a kind and it is comfy being here. You could vanish for a year and come back and it wouldn't affect how chat feels about you. Change is fine as long as you don't stop being the fun cat loving you. I promise you I won't change who I am. I promise you I won't change who I am. I am a firm believer in how Luffy lives. You don't want to become king of the pirate. Luffy doesn't want to become king of the pirates because he wants to control nations. He doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to be like the ultimate world power. He wants to be it because he wants to be the most free. And guess what? I just want to be free as well. Like, that's one thing that I do feel like I share with Luffy. I don't want to become queen of the pirates because at the end of... I don't want to become king of the pirates for the powers that it brings. I want to become queen of the pirates simply because it means I would be the most free. One of the reasons why I don't go near conventional work, or at least I stopped bothering going near conventional work quite a couple of years ago now, is because I enjoy the freedom that comes with this. I would be making 2 to 3 times more right now if I carried on doing that work that I used to do before I became a streamer. I'm not even joking. But I do this because I love it. And that's all I can ask for. Also, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for that gift you have given us. I logged into Twitch and have 30 subs to... I logged into Twitch and have 30 subs to people I do not know. What the heck? I have no idea. Did people gift you did loads of people gift you subs? Also, hi, Sweet Tooth. Hi. Side note, thank you for the follow. I forgot to say anything a minute ago. Welcome into the stream. Can I click you? Cool. Oh, you listened to it? Only like a minute or so ago. Yeah, like 2-3 minutes ago. Please tell me someone clipped it. I wish I could have heard the response. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I made myself dizzy doing that one. I need to get the new, I need to replace my face tracker. This thing's broken. I actually think I'm gonna have to try a new yes. Hi, I was gifted a lot in 2 days and it confuses me. Have you been bouncing around on Twitch a lot? I know for a fact that the more active you are in people's chats and stuff, the more likely you are to become get a free gifted sub. It's like part of the algorithm when people randomly gift, as it actively goes for people who are active in the chat. So if you've been bouncing around in loads of people's chats and shit, it could probably do that. Not gonna lie, by the way, if you want a free gift sub here, talk more, and then eventually when the chat does an inevitable fucking hype train, which happens more often than people realize, it will actually just be like, yes, so many VTubers. That makes sense then. Side note, that's how I get my free subs in Buff Pup streams. That's how I'm not actually joking, that's how I get my free subs in Buff Pup streams. I just sit in the chat and I act like a gremlin, and then eventually I get a gifted sub. Sometimes Jake spots me and just gifts me a sub. I know if I turn up in like ADC's or Glub's chat, they're like instant free gift sub. Love you, Jake. Mostly YouTubers. Well, that makes sense. I think that was also a deal where gift subs were discounted. Yes! So I think if you get to like a level 7 hype train, you actually get presented a actual option to get like a reduction. You get put offers. You get put forward offers. There we go. I got there eventually. We love VTubers in this house. We do. We do. Also, Gearsy, did I tell you the plan which I have for TwitchCon next year? So I know I mentioned that we're gonna go for the train. I mentioned that we're gonna get the train there because that way we can just, I can like maybe get the train over the night before and then get a train near the train station where we'd be getting the train for the Eurostar, and then just get there early so we can just meet up there and go off together. What was it? I also mentioned you and me should get the 2-day badges, and then Delk and Neil can get like 1 day. They can come on the Saturday, we go both days, they can go off and do something, we get the second day to just be be gremlins at the con and by ourselves. Because one thing I do want to do at the con, by the way, is we need to be like out on the floor on our own to just be ourselves. So I was like, yes, as long as they're happy with that, that's fine. Oh, the reason why, Gizzy, is because you and me, when we go to the con, we should try to just go off and by ourselves for a bit. Like, one thing that we didn't do this year is we kept as a group the entire time, and it needs to be going off on our own. Just know that if you accept those discounts, half of the discount goes out of your pocket. At least that is how Twitch explained it last time. I think what happens is the difference in the sub is reduced on my end, but at the end of the day, Terrace, it's about so if it's like, I think it's like a 15% less, which means I end up getting 15% less per sub. But at the end of the day, if I get 100 subs, if I get 100 subs more every month, if I get paid 15% less for those 100 subs, it's better to have the 100 subs than not have the 100 subs. Does that make sense? I don't pay for it. It just gets reduced out of my payout. At least to my knowledge. It would be kind of nice if Twitch actually ate that instead of me, but it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, bye. I gotta go go to bed for work. Oh. Have a good night. Sleep well. I thought you said sister to them, Jake. I would have been like, wait, what? Yeah, that works. I'm an absolute sucker for... There's only too much money on funny chatters. Am I not funny, Boogaloo? Am I not funny? Am I just a gremlin? Am I just a gremlin? Hilarious, mate. In it, love. In it, love. Gremlins are the funnies. I need to... So I sent a GIF in the general chat, like, before I went live. I want to learn how to do that. I want to learn how to do that. I'm subbed to you after all. You're subbed to me? Are you tier 3 subs? Do you want to know what happens when you tier 3 sub to me? It makes funny sound. It makes funny sound, and I'm always worried I'm going to get banned for it. It's a very interesting encounter. In the beginning, the discount, now they just use the same percentage formula on the discounted price as the normal price. That is to why people on Twitter complained about that. Oh, so when they first did it, the streamer ate the cost, but now it's both sides eat the cost. So it 50-50s it? Is that what you're saying? I mean, that's not too bad. I don't really give a shit. I think people complaining about that is just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're better off just having the 100 subs than eating it. And eating the cost than not having the 100 subs. Oh, what kind of funny sound? My internet, like, my strap on it is peaked. Huh? My interest, like, my strap on is peaked. I swear to fuck, Gearzy. I swear to fuck. Oh, my bestie is broken. Oh, they want to peg the boyfriend, but the boyfriend's not into that. You love me? Of course I fucking love you. Of course I fucking love you, bitch. What the fuck? Ooh, I wonder what episode I'm gonna get to next. So I know, okay. In One Piece, I know exactly what happens next. Like, I know what's gonna happen within the next few episodes. I know Luffy's gonna do some training with Rayleigh. I know he then goes to pay. I know he does training with Rayleigh. Shows respect to Ace's. Shows respect to Ace, and then and I think we've got the time skip as well. And then I know when he comes back, he goes up against the pacifisters and make them look like little bitches. But after that, I'm really like, I don't know what the fuck happens. I actually do not know what the fuck happens after that. Like, I'm officially in a point of the next thing I know that happens is that's kind of it. I think I know nothing up until he fights Kaido. That's it. I bet there is a paddle around there somewhere. Oh, I'm spinning. That was an accident. That made me dizzy. No, I can't find a paddle. Jake, buddy, I am a masochist and a sadist. Seeing others in a consensual pain is hot as fuck. Spin me right round. That was an accident. Don't clip it. Don't clip it. Huh. Do you want the one thing I hate? The one thing I hate is whilst I was at TwitchCon, my sinuses all cleared up, and it was really nice being able to breathe. I felt weird one night because I could breathe through both of my noses, and now I'm back. I'm just like, hi, can I breathe, please? I'm like blocked up and bunged up and again. It sucks. I miss being able to breathe. It's a weird feeling being able to breathe, actually. It was me, chat. I cleared out. Oh my god, you're so down bad. See, Gizzy, here's the thing. If we did like an extra week, you could have had Delk clear your pipes. Or gunk them up. I don't know how it works. Would it be cleaning your pipes out or gunking them up? I guess it depends on what you're into. I'm not a... When you go outside and touch grass for half a second... Okay, cleared my pipes, day one. You said you heard us. I only heard you when you were talking. You talk a lot. You really need to fix your sleep, Gersey. I'm actually not gonna lie, Han. You desperately need to get your sleeping problems under control. I know you say, monsters don't affect me. I think they definitely do. They just don't affect you in the way that you think they do. I'm gonna suggest you like cold turkey them for like a month to see how you feel. The talk was before the Funky Town. Yeah, I only heard you talking. Killing them out or gunking them up. What you mean by that? Think about it. Think about it. So what you need to do is just think about it. You'll be fine. You just use a teeny tiny amount of your brain power and think about it. I was trying to be respectful. Usually, I love screaming. You do need to fix your sleep, though, hun. Like, seriously. Seriously, you basically... You need to fix your sleep. Like, seriously, you desperately need to fix your sleep. Ads in 30 seconds. Ads in 10 seconds, chat! Did you know that you can get away with them by subscribing? R7's in the chat. R7's. R7's in the chat, please. R7's. R7's in the chat for the ad watchers. R7's in the chat for the ad watchers. R7's in the chat for the ad watchers. You will be missed. And then you will be sniped. And then you won't be an ad watcher. You will be a subscriber. Hi. I feel weird without my face tracking. What the hell are we talking about? And why am I ridiculously jealous of Delk all of a sudden? Because Gizzy's a lovely and amazing person. And Delk has permission to touch Gizzy's butt with the out close. Implore him to mark me honestly. Other than claims, Hugh. Oh, God. I'm gonna get you a yaoi paddle. I'm just gonna get you a yaoi paddle. Gizzy, we should consider going to look at going to an anime convention. We should look at going to an anime convention, like maybe before, obviously, next TwitchCon. Between now and next TwitchCon, we should meet up and go to an anime con. Yes. Fuck. There's one in London in October. So 4 months away. Huh. We could look into that. We can look into that. We can look into that. Yeah. It goes Friday to Saturday. So it's a Friday and Saturday con. So one thing that I'm actually thinking, one thing that I'm dedicated to doing between now and next TwitchCon is I'm slimming down as much as fucking possible, right? Here's what I want you to do. Figure out between now and halfway next year when all of the anime conventions are, right? And I don't want to go to like a teeny tiny little one, right? Try and find a decent sized one. Yeah, try and find a decent sized anime convention we can go to. Could literally be a hentai one as well. I'm down to go to a hentai convention. Those are always fun. It's another opportunity for us to give out our business cards, by the way. But what we could do... the one in October and May are the biggest ones in Europe. MCM London. Ooh, yeah, we should look at going. Yeah, we should look at going to both of them. That'll be really, really, really cool. Man, I need to find a cosplay to bring to conventions. Well, so I want to lose as much weight as possible and slim down as much as possible, and I want to go to, I want to try and go to the cons and maybe cosplay. If I'm feeling physically confident enough to cosplay, I will cosplay, but obviously if I'm not going to. My favorite female character in One Piece so far is definitely Hancock. I just love how she looks down on people. Her thing is ridiculous. I'm like, why are you doing that? It's like, oh, it's because she's looking down on you so much. She's practically looking up. I'm like, what? It's because she's going like, eh. I'm like, oh my god. If I can get my body down to it, I'd love to go to Twitch. I'd love to go to a convention cosplaying as Hancock. I'm like, I would need to lose so much fucking weight for that. Hancock has confirmed a bird based on that. She her just going. I'm wondering how she's gonna be in the live action, by the way. Because do you understand how fucking ridiculous she's gonna be as a character in the fucking live action? Like, I cannot wait for her to be revealed. Because here's the thing. She has to be the most gorgeous fucking actress imaginable. Like, she would have to be the most fucking unimaginably gorgeous person in existence to fulfill the role properly. She just would have to. She would just genuinely have to be holy fucking shit, what the fuck. Just because of how she's defined as a character in the show. Like, everyone simps after Robin. I'm like, she needs proper can breed you energy for real. She needs to be, oh my god, she's gonna be probably the hardest person to cast in the whole show. Like, genuinely. I can't wait to see how they're gonna do Ace, by the way. I actually can't wait to see how they're gonna do Ace. Cause, oh, no. 2 characters I can't wait to see. Well, 3 characters I can't wait to see in the live action. One is Frankie. One is definitely Frankie, because I'm interested in how they're going to do the cyborg dude. 2 is going to have to be Kumba. You know, the guy who is who the pacifistas are based off of. Him. He has to be done right. Him as a character is going to be really, really hard to get done right. And obviously has to be our girl Hancock. Like, the fucking... Oh god, he's going to be such a fucking weird character if they get him wrong. They need to do him right. They really need to do him right. The pacifistas need to be done... Who? I don't even know. Oh god, it's going to be... Oh no, it's going to be Dwayne. It's going to be fucking... It's going to be The Rock. It's gonna be The Rock. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the fight at Marineford with an army of the Dwayne The Rock Johnsons cosplaying as the fucking pacifistas? It's just gonna be like, what the fuck? It's gonna be the funniest cast. Like, I'm just not. I can't take this seriously. I can't take that seriously. It's just an army of The Rock. It's like 20 of them, and he's just like, gonna go, okay. People are fan casting Megan Thee Stallion because of her cosplay. Could work. It could work. I'm just really interested in how they're gonna get the pacifistas. I don't know why, I'm just genuinely thinking The Rock. And I can't not laugh. Cause it's just gonna be The Rock in like a fucking turtleneck. And it's just gonna be looking at me like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? I can't wait to see how, I actually really one person I can't wait to see as a character has to be Law. I really, really can't wait to see how they do for Trafalgar Law. He's my boy. Who would The Rock play as? So I can't remember the character's name, but I know that they are the pacifista. You know, the one with the purple fruit, which just launches people. Him. They're also the person who's also the pacifista. Like, I just see it, and I'm like, what the fuck? It'll be the funniest shit. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. But I want to see who they cast as my boy. If you don't know, Law's my favorite character. I just love it every time he just screams, does shambles. What's your thoughts on Chopper design? I don't mind Chopper's design. I actually really don't mind Chopper's design. I will say I prefer it to look a little bit more cutesy. But it's really difficult to get it to work in the show, because if they made him... Okay, here's the thing. If they made Chopper look more cutesy, it means that it basically turns the show into... It's essentially cosplaying. Every character is essentially just a cosplayer at that point. By leaning him to be a little bit more realistic and less cutesy, it lets them keep things a little bit darker for it. And it worked. I liked the design of Chopper. I thought he was really good. I showed the I showed the clip of it on my phone to my dad because Netflix puts up a lot of a lot of their stuffs now. I showed him to my dad, and my dad was like, "Oh, he's good. Who's that?" I went, "He's the Doctor." He went, "Oh, cool." I'm more interested in who they're casting for Robin actually for the next season because we get Vivi. Well, we'll get Vivi and Robin as well next season. I actually also can't wait to see how the. Oh my god, We're gonna get Smoker, and we're also gonna get Crocodile as well. Smoker's gonna be a really interesting one, cause I'm like, how the fuck are they gonna do Smoker? And also Crocodile, I want to see how they get his like fucking hook hand. Are you saying so many? You are saying so many funny words, Katie. What do you mean? Am I having a stroke? Terrace, am I just having a stroke and not realizing it? Am I okay? Am I dying? Did I die? I didn't collapse, did I? I didn't have like a stroke. I still feel my face. No, I just exactly 0 One Piece knowledge. Oh! So Chopper is the deer who is kind of like the One Piece mascot. He Chopper, Tony Chopper. He is the doctor of the Straw Hat Pirates. You should. I would say you should watch it, Taris, but it's a very long-winded show and it takes you like 200 plus. You have to get to like Long Island before it starts to get really, really like decent in terms of pacing. But anything before it is like, you could just watch One Piece. I know the basics, but as soon as you say island names / arc names or characters outside of the main crew, I'm out. Well, Frankie is part of the main crew. Yeah. Frankie's part of the main crew. So is Chopper. He was one of the first few characters in the crew, actually. But no. I guess I'm literally just naming some villains. Well, yeah, I know those two. It's a good anime. It's a really, really good anime. When 80 literally turned it around and was just like talking about how it's like one of the best stories ever told, I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I need to watch One Piece. It's worth watching. It's really, really worth watching. My suggestion to you, though, is watch it as a background show and keep an eye on it. I would say there's a fair amount of filler, but actually, considering the show's length, there is hardly any filler. I'm not saying that it's, like, innocent in any way, shape, or form. It has, like, filler to finish up seasons, because there is multiple arcs in the anime. There's a couple of arcs in the anime which actually are like 3 or 4 seasons. So it's like shit. I mostly watch YouTube / Twitch as background stuff. I've just been genuinely binge watching One Piece a lot because I've just been really. I don't know what it is, but when it comes to YouTube right now, it's like every time I watch one type of video, it floods my feed with more of the same shit, and I'm like, I just wanted to watch one of X person's videos. I don't want to see their backlog from the past 6 months. Like, I wanted to watch that one video because it grabbed my interest. Why am I suddenly seeing this shit? Or I'll watch one video on a subject, and it's like, hi, tons of this shit. I'm like, fuck off. I just wanted to watch one video on it. I don't need to know quantum mechanics for the 15th fucking time from a different person doing the same video as this person. Also, I don't know where I would watch it. Won't go near the German dub more, and I don't think I can get the English dub here in Germany. If you can get if you can get the BBC iPlayer, Taris, if you can watch it on the BBC iPlayer, it's on there for free. It's actually on the BBC iPlayer for free. It's just there, and it's free, and it's actually a legitimate way to watch it. I don't know if you can or not. Don't think I can access that outside of the UK. You might be able to. You might be able to. Could just VPN it. Do you want to know the level of security that it comes when it comes down to the BBC being like, "Ooh, we need to watch it." I tried a lot of times to use that for Doctor Who stuff. Oh yeah, I watched the new Doctor Who. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like the most amazing. The newer stuff is like okay. It was fine. I'm more sinusly blocked right now. I shouldn't have had beans for breakfast. I'll be fine. Didn't the new Doctor get fired? No! No, they did not, Gamer. Underground Gamer. One of the biggest flaws with Doctor Who right now is in the fact that they've got bad doctors. The last two doctors were really good. I love Shooty, and I loved, what was it? What's her name? Jo? I think her name was Jo. I loved both of the last two doctors, right? Problem I have, Jodie, that was it, Jodie Whittaker, I think. Yeah, Jodie was fine, Shooty was fine. They were great. The problem is this. The problem with Doctor Who right now is actually more this. They sign a limited time contract with the BBC to produce Doctor Who, right? And the problem they have is they are now taking so fucking long to record and edit, plan, record, edit, do the CGI, and then release the episodes, that by the time they've released 2 seasons of it with them, their contracts are up. So you go back to Matt Smith and David Tennant, right? They got 4 or 5 fucking seasons each because they had everything planned out. They had all the visuals already down to go. They did everything. Technically speaking, they did everything. Majority of the things were in camera. They only really pulled CGI when it was necessary for them to do so. But the problem with the new Doctor is every enemy is now CGI. All of the sets are now full on CGI. The quality is fucking gorgeous and amazing. But the problem is it's just by the time they're done with it, it's huh? I'm not saying that they didn't have CGI in them with David Tennant and Matt Smith. The problem that they have is yes. Every one of the new Doctors only had 3 seasons, or am I missing something? Matt Smith and David Tennant, I think, got 4 or 5 seasons each. They got a lot of seasons each, or at least they've got more episodes per season. I might be wrong, and they might have just got more episodes per season. Because I'm pretty sure the last 2 Doctors, Jodie and Shooty, only had 8 episodes per season. Whilst the old ones, I think, got 20 per season. Not to mention their return in various specials and events. Gotta go, Katie. I got to go, meow. I lurk. Have a good stream. Don't make people want to nip with you too much. I don't know what that means. I genuinely don't know what that means. But no, I might be wrong, and I might have been wrong on how many seasons they got, and they just got more episodes per season. Because I actually think, if I'm right, they got more episodes. Yes, that they had longer seasons, but the 3 seasons per Doctor was always the gimmick. But the problem, Terrace, but I'm right though. Jodie only got 2 seasons, and Shooty only got 2 seasons. They only got 2 seasons. They didn't get 3 seasons. They literally got 2 seasons each. No, she was 3. No, she got 2. She only got 2 seasons. She legitimately only got 2 seasons. She had the first season where she came in and it was all like lesbian vibes. And then the second season was where everything felt like it was fucking up because it was the whole timeless child bullshit. And then she ended. And the current Doctor only has 2 seasons now. Yeah, and then the current Doctor, it was all about... it was about the fucking goblins, or... Oh no, it was about the... I can't remember her name. Ruby Sunday. It was about Ruby. It was all about, like, Ruby and all of it around her. And then it was, like, around her, finding her mum, and then the gods and shit. And then the second season was all about, the new apprentice who basically got dragged in on it, and that's it, and that's the whole season. So I guess I am both right and wrong. The current one only had 2 seasons released, yeah, and the one before had 2 seasons, unless I got one wrong. Or are you considering the Christmas special? Wait, didn't they skip the Christmas specials with Jodie? I don't remember her getting a Christmas special. I can't remember. Jodie had 11, 12, and 13. Oh, I might be wrong then. I know I've watched all of them. Unless I'm thinking about maybe she got like a long season, a short season, and then another long season. Oh, that could be it. I might just be mixing up the seasons because of season names. Yeah. Well, okay. So I am wrong. I will agree. I am wrong. I'm wrong on the amount of seasons. But I'm right because they got way less episodes. Oh right, yeah, because Shooty got because David Tennant came back and basically got like a season, didn't he? Or almost a season. He got like a mini season. I could never get into Doctor Who. I just have lots of friends who love it, so I learn all from the secondhand discussion. It's worth watching. If you're gonna watch it, obviously watch it from when they watch it from like season. I think like yeah, watch it from like, I think the 10th. Capaldi had 12 episodes and Matt had 13 episodes per. I think I can't remember. I just feel like they got way more episodes and it feels like they got more seasons. Because I remember it. It could also be the BBC making the episode shorter or something. It could just be that, because I'm pretty sure David Tennant had 1 hour episodes. Same with Matt Smith, and I feel like Shooty and Jodie might have only had like 40-50 minute episodes. So it could just be slightly shorter and less episodes. From clips, I feel like I would like Capaldi's version of the Doctor. Capaldi's version of the Doctor is probably one of the better variants of the Doctor. Like his version of being the Doctor was just so... Yeah, Capaldi's version of the Doctor is honestly like so fucking good. Like he has such a fucking good Doctor. His whole thing is about how... what was it? He's kind of like the Doctor, the Doctor as a professor more than anything. Doctor Who clips are my jam. My favourite was the Sun Paradise and the Doc speech of it. For me, Matt is number 1 and Capaldi is number 2. I grew up with Tennant, and it took me a while to obviously switch over to Matt. Once I got into Matt, I genuinely did enjoy them. It took me like half of a season before I was like, actually, I think he's a really good Doctor. Capaldi took me a whole season. But once Capaldi basically dug their like feet into the sand and stuff, like Capaldi basically dug his feet into the sand, and I was like, oh, I really like him as the Doctor. I think he's a really, really good Doctor. I've learned since Capaldi that it's a good idea to give the Doctors space and time to breathe because they're all individuals at the end of the day. I love Shooty. I think him being just him as an individual was great. I think he is a good Doctor. Like really, 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 really fucking great Doctor. I really, really enjoyed him. I never got into Tenet just because of the age of it, on how low tech some of his stuff is sometimes. Oh god, yes, Terrace. Oh god, yes. It did not age well. Tenant shit did not fucking age well. It's like, the problem with the BBC and Doctor Who is all of the CGI aged like milk. It did not age very well. They had to do shit so quickly, it just, it went, ugh. Like, it was so, ugh. Newer seasons look way better than the old seasons, but the old stuff with, like, Tennant came off as, number one, campy, two, fucking cheesy, and the CGI was shit. It was shit. For the time, it was amazing. For the time, it was really fucking amazing. But it's like, it did not age well. Like, it did not age well. There's a reason why a lot of the good shit is all physical stuff, like costumes and outfits. Because that shit's hard to age. That shit is really hard to fucking age. But it's like, it did not age well. It aged like milk. Like, it was so bad. But that is just because of the time when it was done. Yeah. Like, the fucking, the bit where they were going around doing the the Ghostbusters scenes with Rose was fucking weird. Like, the Doctor coming out from under the TARDIS, doing the whole, who gonna call? And I was just like, oh my god, I wanna fucking punch you. I wanna just slap you for that. But I get it, it was a thing. It was so bad, though. It was so bad. Oh my god. It was so bad. It's so campy, and I need to pee. But at least with Matt Smith and stuff, it actually did start to improve quite a lot. The quality of the CGI massively improved. They kept it way more simple. They didn't show off the aliens nearly too much. They were really simplified as well. Capaldi took the aliens and any of the CGI and gave them a bit more room to breathe, and moved it to more like a background thing. Seeing the end of Matt's first episode will always be the reason why he hooked me. The whole speech about how he protects the Earth. Oh, are you? Yeah, that is a really good scene. That is honestly a really good scene. I really liked it as well, right, as he turns into Capaldi as well, how he talks about how his face changes, and how his face might change, but he'll always be he'll always be him, and stuff like that. It'll be like, yeah. I don't like the thing that they're doing a lot in Doctor Who at the moment by bringing back old versions as well, or old characters, just because I liked them. Also, the concept of the big speech they throw in. Yeah, I like the one part, was it the one big speech in Doctor Who I actually fucking love is Capaldi's Capaldi and the Zygons in the room with the two boxes, and he does the speech on war, and how war is always the same, and it always ends up, it can start the same and it can end the same, and it always ends with two people having to just sit down and talk. And I'm like, that is so fucking true. That is like honest to fuck my favorite version. And his speech as well on how life is a battlefield, and time is a battlefield and stuff. That one was all that. Capaldi's Doctor was the speech doctor. Like, his whole thing was he was the speech doctor, and it always hits. Fucking every single one he ended up giving was always a good one. The speeches exactly think how the world works. Yeah. I grew up on David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. Same. I grew up on him, and he was the one which got me into Doctor Who. I'm not gonna lie, actually, I do like the one that was before the before Tennant as well. Like, I really did enjoy that. I really wish that they gave him like I really wish they gave him like a little bit more of a second chance. When you're killed all the bad guys and it's all perfect and just and fair. When you finally got exactly the way you want it, what are you going to do with the people like you, the troublemakers, who are going to protect your gross revolution from the next one? Yeah, it's the circle of life. It's the it's like how it's like I get to actually say this right now. I'm a trans person. I'm fighting for my rights to simply live and survive. I'm well in a fucking way. There's always going to be people in this world who don't think I should exist, who don't think I should have rights, who are always going to accuse me of something which I'm not. It's just the way the fucking world works. It's a perception of time. It's the grinding perception that's been thrown onto us as a community because of accusations to false flag us and just try to snuff us out as individuals. It's always going to be a thing. I'm always going to fight for my right to survive, as you should always fight for your right to survive, and every individual should always have a right to try to survive as much as they can and need to in this universe. That should never be taken away. But I'm aware, once I have rights and I'm allowed to exist and my existence is no longer questioned, the next group the next set of people have the same problems. The next group of people will always have the same problems. Before me, it was before the trans community, it was the gay community. Before the gay community, it was another minority group. Before that group, it was another minority group. Before then, it was the fucking US. In the US, it was the slaves trying to get their fucking rights to not have to be slaves. And before then, it was, you go back far enough, it was the fucking slave labor during the Egyptian periods. And you just go back further and further, and it's like, there's unbroken chains of people just simply wanting to exist. And the funny thing is there's always going to be revolution. There's always going to be another group of people that's to step up and fight for their right to survive. And then once that group of people got their right to survive, the next group gets to fucking pick up the torches and carry on fighting. Because guess what? There's always going to be people who tries to steer the ship towards, well, we need a group to hate, guys. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We need a group to hate, guys. Do you want to know what we could technically do as a society? Maybe we should all just universally start hating AI and not people. Just hate computer systems which basically take away individualism. Just start hating on AI. Just do it that way. What's the biggest fear? We're gonna turn off their servers. Ooh, what's gonna happen then? Well, they don't have feelings. But then there's going to be people fighting for the right for the fucking AI to survive. Hate the haters, maybe? Maybe we should start looking at the people always stirring up the hatred. You know, the top 1%. Who are being controlled by the top 0.1%. So they can keep being in the top 1%. Maybe we do that. Because it's always the same group of people every time. Whoever stirs shit gets put down hard. Yeah. Because that's revolution. It's revolution, baby. It's always revolution. There's always going to be another group of people to fight for the rights of survival. There's always going to be a group of people who want to stand up to other people because of oppression. And guess what? It's always rich people trying to stir hatred in the poor people group. And the idiots in the poor people group, because of the undereducation that's happening, which is encouraging them to go off and do something which they shouldn't want to do. Like, I find it always really perplexing, right? How there's... I always find it so fucking super perplexing how, like, people whose average income is, like, less than 50,000 are always complaining about other groups of people. Like, you barely make enough to survive in this world. Like, you struggle to make ends meet. You get a surprise bill because your washing machine broke down, and your life will crumble for the next 6 months trying to fucking pick up the pieces, right? But guess what? You're gonna complain that it's this group of people, that group of people. Oh, this person's different, they're weird, ooh, this, that, and the other. And they're gonna complain about people who are worse off than them. Every time. They're always going to fucking do it. Meanwhile, the people at the top, the ones that are in control, you know, the celestial dragons of this world, are always going to be the one that shit stirs the pot. It's like, oh, they're the problem. I'm like, no, they're not. They've never been the problem. It's never been the problem. Why the fuck is the smallest group of people, it's one powerful minority pointing the finger at the weaker minority? Fuck the celestial dragons. I've been watching too much One Piece. Hi, Fast King. Hi. Hi. Yeah, fuck celestial dragons. Fuck them all. Fuck them all to death! Fuck them! They are not untouchable. They are not untouchable. You can punch them in the face. Ayo, did someone say fuck dragons? Listen. I'm always down for a good bad dragon toy. I'm always down for a good bad dragon toy. Holy, I'd love a good bad dragon toy. Oh god, I'm running out of space. I'm saying this and I'm like going, oh god, I need more space. That reminds me, I need to order that part. I need like 30 quid so I can order the part so I can use more stuff on my big toy. Oh well, anyway. Hi. How are you doing, Boogloo? When your dishwasher is full, but not of dishes. Do you want to know one of the #1 piece of advices that I've heard, right? About if you're custom building a kitchen, right? The #1 piece of advice you can get for your kitchen is to get two dishwashers. It's get 2 dishwashers. Do you want to know why? You fill one up, and when it's full, you turn it on, right? And then when you need a plate, you go to the one which is just freshly cleaned, and you take what you need out from it. That is the #1 piece of advice. They're essentially just self-cleaning cupboards. And I'm like, by fucking god, I think they got it. That's rich person brain right there. That's, oh shit. They right? What the fuck? Like, that is like the most holy shit advice I've ever heard. That is fuck you money to do that right there. Well, no, because what you do is you have one which you load up and the one which you take stuff that you need out of. And then when yes, that's how you do it. So you have one which you load up and turn on, and then one which you load up to do it. Man, that's a lot of water pipes to lay down. Actually, no, it wouldn't be, because you would just have the 2 dishwashers next to each other, and you just get a Y splitter. You never have them both on at the same time. You turn on one, you have one on that's actively cleaning, and the other one which has been cleaned and stuff, and then you just use the stuff and put it back into there. Well, no, saying they live from you. Well, now it is saying they live from you. Huh? What do you mean, Gearzy? I'm very lost. Ads are about to start. 07 for the ad watchers. The genuine fact that we've gotten used to using 07s to say, hey, ads are on the way, and just it takes Gearsy to 07 and everyone was like, oh shit, ads are on the way. It says they should be live now. It said they should be live now, but I don't think they are. I shouldn't have had baked beans. I miss TwitchCon. Paper, I didn't get to see you at TwitchCon because you don't fucking talk to me unless you want something. Why did my phone change that to Puck? Puck. The actual? I have no idea. I never go to TwitchCon though. You wonder why I replied to you with angry emotes after TwitchCon? Like, Paper, you say to me you're going, but then you don't go, but then you say you went, but then you also say you don't went. Like, you piss off the autism in me. You piss off the autism in me because I can't tell if you're telling the truth or fucking lying. And it makes me really sad. And I don't like it. Can you not? Can you just... I need you to be straightforward with me. I do the same bit every year. Sorry. But I want to see you. And that's the thing. My brain can't tell if you're being serious or lying to me. Like, I can't actually tell if you're lying or being truthful because I can't tell. Don't be mean to me. I'm stupid. You know this. We used to date. You know I'm a dumb bitch. Paper's mean to me. The bit never ends. It's all a bit. The bitnet never ends. They say they go, but then they don't go. And I'm like, did you go? I don't know. I'm sad now. Hi, Paper. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, too. I'm doing good. I hope... Hi, Cap. I hope you're doing good. Paper, I miss you. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? I hope you're okay. If you went to TwitchCon, I hope you had a fun time. If you didn't, and you're just lying to me, fuck you. That's just mean. Not been on VRC for like 3 weeks, lol. I'm not gonna lie, hun. This is the first time I've been in VRC for probably about 2-3 weeks now. Like, I think the last time I streamed before TwitchCon was a VRC stream. This is the first time I've been in VR since the week before TwitchCon. So it's been about 2-ish weeks for me. I'm not gonna lie. I found out my problem. My Vive face tracker is just balked. I'm hoping it's just because the USB port it's plugged into just isn't good enough for it. So I'm gonna move it. Also, I don't know what it is, but when I got into VR, everything was a bit mushy. And I think it's fixed itself. I'm hoping that's also a USB problem. I'm gonna move my USB ports around. Like I'm thinking what I'm gonna do, because I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna literally probably redo all the USB ports on the back of my PC. Like, I have an annoying issue where I've got 3 fucking monitors and it's really fucking difficult for me to get to shit at the back of my computer now. But I think I'm gonna move one of my monitors. I go make food. What are you gonna go make? What food you gonna get? I got an itchy bum. Oh. 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 Itchy. Itchy. There it is. Cool. There we go. Hi. Ignore that. Don't fucking clip it. I know. I see what you're doing. Don't do that. Don't clip me scratching my ass. I don't know. That's weird. Don't do that. Jake, no. No. I was scratching my bum. To like, fuck you, don't do that. Don't do that. No. Clip clap. No, don't clip it. Also, I think they've updated the clipping thing to now do up to 5-minute clips. I might be wrong on that though. Well, you was only saying it's itchy, but not where. I said it was my bum. My bum was itchy. I had an itchy bum. Oh. Ooh. I don't mind. I bet I like that tomorrow I get off to basically turn the fuck off and sleep. But I got 3 days back to back streaming, and then I got an activity. It's gonna take me a couple of weeks to get into the new work schedule, by the way. So be patient with me, please. I'll look into that day. No, don't do it. My boob itchy. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that one was just a single thing. That was a nice like finger flick itch. Nice one. Yeah. I'll measure it up. Katie, don't make it worse. I'm not making it worse. You're the ones making it worse. I just got an itchy booba. I fixed it by putting my thumb in my bra and then just flicking. It was just a little one. Yo, I got an itch. Can someone scratch it? Haha, is it traveling? I don't know. I don't think so. We can play doctors and nurses. Jake, I'm gonna sit on your face and I will not hover. I will put full pressure onto your fucking face. Do not tempt me. Please. I will suffocate you. And the only way out for it would be to... I'm not gonna say that. I will be banned. I will be banned. Okay, it's not helping. I know it's not helping. The men will persevere. They are durable. The men are durable. They will persevere. Oh, Lord, she's gonna kill someone. Oh, fuck. Call me IKEA? What the fuck? What do you mean, call you IKEA? Gamer, why do you want me to call you IKEA? I'm gonna get more food. Okay, Cap, go get food. For I am the easy to make chair. I don't like this place. I just got back from vacation. I want another vacation. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I want to go back on vacation. Oh, I'm dizzy. Not all the men are durable. I know. I can crumble them like I'll crumble them like a car tower. I got there eventually. Gonna be in luck, but you get cuddles next time. Let's go. Get your IKEA man to order now. Come to Brighton. I'm so glad I don't have face tracking right now, because I would be giving you the weirdest fucking face. They are doing it wrong then. Actually, I need to contact the people over... I need to contact the people at Babbel to see if I can get the Babbel with 2 VR headset clips. Or mounts. Or if I got an order a mount later for the Babbel, I'll be like, because I'm currently have this headset, I'm looking to get this headset, I need to replace my Vive tracker. Yes, because this thing could be broken. How weird. They are doing it wrong then. Huh? I must stand aside. Yay, too fragile. You fragile. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay to be fragile. It's okay. I might got that on. I do have that on. It's okay to be fragile, okay? You're allowed to be fragile. There's nothing wrong with being a itty bitty bit fragile, okay? You're allowed to be fragile. It's called being human. I feel naked without my face tracker. Do I look weird without my face tracker? Like, I feel really naked without it. I don't like it. I really don't like not having a face. Like I'm so used to making faces. Like, I feel weird without it. If this is, I'm gonna try a different USB port. I'm gonna just change the USB port and see if it fixes it. But like, if it's broken because of something else, or this has just fried itself, I'm just gonna take it off my headset so it's less weight for me to worry about. New plug. I don't think it's a new plug thing. I genuinely think it's just the VR headset. I think the Vive tracker could just be broken. I think it could just be broken because of, like, technically speaking, it gets a lot of bump and scuff, and also, I don't know, it could just be USB port for all I know. We know that when it's plugged directly into the headset doesn't get enough power for it. And I'm not a bad brain. Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll do some testing. I want to sit down for a bit. 2.5 hours. Hi. It could literally have been an update as well. It could have just been an update. I know, yes. Because it's weird, because the headset is detecting it, but the software keeps crashing for it. So it could just be USB port. I did get a warning on my desktop. Wait, it might still have the warning. One of the benefits of Windows 11 is it does hold those ransom. It did not. Okay, well, fuck. Yeah. I'll just look into it. It could just be the USB port. The USB port could be borky for it. Chloe is a problem. Man, when I get my full body set up and new PC, things will be good. Face tracking sounds really fun. Face tracking for me is something which I desperately need. I want full face tracking, but I want it to be more... I'd like for it to be a little bit more smoother to do. I really don't like how much I need. Did that bonk go through? Oh, did I not see that one? That was an hour ago. I must have not saw it. Saw it. One thing I've always wanted was the full mocap face tracking, like with the dots on your face and everything. You don't need that anymore, Boogaloo. Even in big full-on productions, they don't need that anymore. They still, you do get some which utilizes a similar system, but you don't need it anymore. The way that you do it now is you essentially use the same thing as what you would with an iPhone. It's essentially just an IR depth scanner. You can get ones which will do like the dots and stuff on the face, which utilizes essentially the iPhone IR depth scanner thing. But the only reason why they do it is to track things smoother. So you'll essentially just get it on the side of your mouth, cheeks and stuff. But it's like, you don't need it. You could utilize like an iPhone. You could utilize like an iPhone with a head mount thing. And you can get the head mount things quite well. You can even get ones now with like a puck thing, and it has a MagSafe connector for like an iPhone, so you just go on it. You can get those. Those are a thing. Alright, yeah, chat. If you haven't yet, go to the Discord. In the announcements, we have a poll for what we're gonna play on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the next couple of weeks. I got 2 options in there. One is we do The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. One of them is play The Last of Us Part 1 and 2. I've played Part 1, but it's been a while since I played it. Like, I can't remember. I might end up... I roughly know the structure of the story, but I can't remember everything that happens. And I've never touched Part 2. I put Satisfactory on there as well because I want a game which I can play every week for a prolonged period of time until I get bored and want to play something else, in which case it will then replace Satisfactory. Satisfactory is always going to...
Shit, tomato booger, garbage, nightmare,
What did I do?
bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
What did I do, Silver? Voted. Thank you. Oh, you want Satisfactory. Yeah, Satisfactory is going to be the game which I kick back and play when I can't figure out anything else I want to play. And it's like one which I can just kick back and play for a very long period of time. Like, I need a game which I could just...
Cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I need a game which I can turn to and just be like, yes. But I know loads of people want me to do games with jump scares, and The Last of Us is just one of those types of games. It's like, Kitty is cute, not bad. Yes. Yes, so join the Discord, go vote, it's in the general. I will be doing a big ping later today for it. Mystic! Thank you. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Are you okay? You okay? You good? You good and you Gucci? Are you Gucci? Huh? You good? Wait. You good?
You're cute.
Thank you, Boogaloo. Ayo, that was one chatter even talking about. Thank you. Yeah, I was just eating dinner. What'd you have for dinner? I think I got something. I don't know what I've got for dinner, but I just know I got mashed potato. I got mashed potato. I got some mashed potato. I don't know what it's got in it. What else I've got with it, but I think I've got like mashed potato and some meat. A mashed potato and meat. I love me some mashed potato. Chicken curry noodles. Ah, that sounds nice. That sounds so nice. Was it? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? But yeah, if you haven't yet joined the Discord, go vote in the poll in the announcements channel, because that's gonna be what we're gonna play for at least a couple of weeks. I would really love to play The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, because I'm not gonna lie, I've just never played Part 2, and I feel like I need to do Part 1 again before I can do Part 2. There are PC remasters. I don't know if they're gonna be shit or if they're gonna be good. Or glitchy as fuck. They could be terrible. They could be terrible. I might need to pull out the PlayStation. After a long day of work, it tastes even better. So my plans in the morning from now on, by the way, is I wake up at 6, I work out, and then I go for a bath, right? I don't eat until after I've worked out, after I've prepped for my day, and after I've gone to the store. I actually can't eat until after I've gone to the store, right? So my mornings basically are between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. It's me essentially taking care of myself. And I'm ending it with me eating for my main meal for the day. So it's gonna be like, yes. So it'll be really, really nice. At 0600. Yes! I wake up at 0600. Love meat and veggies and meat. I love good meat. The problem I have is I like pork, and it's really, really fatty. But it's like, hey, I shouldn't be eating this. We should have like chicken. My dad hears that as, hey, suddenly I want to have loads and loads of pork, and we're gonna have loads of pork. And I'm like, oh, thank you, I guess. Yes. So you're waking up like half an hour before me. Belly pork yummy. I shouldn't be having pork because it's very fat rich, and it technically screws my stomach's ecosystem out. I have oily fish and rice for tomorrow, actually. Pork. Oh, it's so nice. Good pork. My dad's obsessed with lamb. I prefer mutton to lamb because it's a bit more protein rich, and it's cheaper. Mutton is so much cheaper than lamb. I don't get the whole appeal of lamb. Like, I get it, it tastes nice, but mutton is just like, tastes the same, way nicer. Mutton's nicer. Mutton, you can get mutton like thigh and stuff. You know, in those like cartoons where they've got like where they got the bone with the huge piece of meat on it. That's technically a mutton. A mutton. I think it's. I can't remember. It's a mutton leg. Mutton legs are like huge. Lamb is just small. Mutton's just nicer in my opinion. Mutton's just in general way cheaper to run with. Like it's so much cheaper to get mutton. Oh god, I need to piss. I'm getting pissed. I need a piss. Wait. Oh, right, yeah, they got Avatar. Lulu! I see a Lulu! I haven't seen Lulu in forever. I might go jump on them. Breasted is on. Lamb is just like maybe a chewier steak, and mutton is like a seasoned steak. No, okay, so lamb tends to be a lot less, a lot more tender. It's softer, it's nicer, and it falls apart easier. But mutton is the opposite. It's a lot more present. It's got more protein in it, so it's a lot more chewy. But in my opinion, they taste the same. If you cook mutton right, it can be just as tender. And in general, it's just like it's cheaper. So it's like I feel like the trade-off is just nicer. But meat is just amazing altogether. It depends on the meat. It depends on the meat. I'm not a big beef person. Like I don't like beef. I like pork. I like mutton. I'm okay. Depending on the chicken, I like chicken. And fucking turkey is impossible. Boiled lamb or goat is amazing. Goat is decent as well. Goat is nice as well. Make a good shepherd's pie. Do you know what's really annoying? The technical difference between a shepherd's pie and a cottage pie is the meat. And my dad always calls it a shepherd's pie. I'm like, is it got lamb? And he's like, no. I'm like, then it's a cottage pie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Have you tried Wagyu? No. I have never tried Wagyu. Do you want to know why I've never tried Wagyu, Mystic? Because I believe that most places which boast about having Wagyu outside of Japan are faking it. I'm a firm believer that a lot of them fake their Wagyu status or the use of Wagyu, so I don't bother with it. They always charge over the top for it, and it's always like, okay, cool. I'd love to try Wagyu. But I'm like, I'd like to go to Japan properly and try proper Wagyu. Did a research paper involving testing cooking methods for boiled goat, dished it out, and it tasted amazing? Yeah. Wagyu is so good. I know, I really want to try it. It's like one of the things I'd love to try, but obviously before I die would be a proper Wagyu. Like a proper Wagyu is always going to be like, I want to try it. I'd love to try it at some point soon, hopefully. We've got our grind. If everything can during the grind phase over the next like 6 months or so goes really well, we're just going to sustain it. Maybe if the growth works out, maybe next year we could do a Japan trip. Maybe I could grab Gearsy by her coattails or her ass cheeks or something. I don't know. I can't remember where I'm going with this. And maybe I could drag her to come to Japan with me for like a week or something. Actually, to be honest, given the travel that we'd end up doing to Japan, I'd be like, I want to go for at least 2 weeks to Japan. I think a week wouldn't be long enough. I couldn't. I'd come back with so much shit from Japan as well. Like, the weeb in me would just be like, hey, Akihabara, you're coming back with like a whole fucking store of figurines and so much fucking manga. I'd be like, by the rings. I don't know where I was going with that. I just know that I would be like, Gearsy, you and me, Japan, 2 weeks, let's go. And she'd be like, I can't afford this. It's like, I'm paying for everything. Get going. Get going. You're coming with me. I can't take time off of work. You'll find a new job when you return. Bet. Like, that is legitimately how I would do it. I'd be like, we're going to Japan. And she'd be like, huh? I'm like, we're going to Japan. I'll meet you by Heathrow. So Gearsy can be a puppet. I would actually grab Gearsy and drag them to Japan. We'd fly out of Heathrow Airport. I would say, meet me at this train station, and we're gonna go to a hotel the night before, and then we'll fly out together. That is like one thing that we could technically do. And I'd be like, well, meet me at this hotel. We're staying the night. Bring a bag. We're staying for 2 weeks. It'll be great. Hi, Abby. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? Ohayo. Konnichiwa. Well, when you say some places don't have Wagyu, some do, but are low quality, then what Japan probably sell. There is a grading of Wagyu which you can only get in Japan. Like, the highest grade Wagyu meat you can get is exclusively held in Japan. Like, you cannot get it outside of Japan. The problem I have is I really want to visit Japan sometime in my life. And it has been so toxicified. It has been so toxicified by pricks, by people going and acting like twats, that it means that by the time I go, I feel like I'm not going to be able to stay long. Like, I feel like it's going to be like, hey, I'm going, I'm being super respectful, I understand the culture, I understand the language decently, and all of this shit, and all of that stuff, and all of this stuff, and all that, like, all that shit, right? And I'm just like, hey, I understand the whole culture, I understand your language, I understand everywhere I'm visiting, I understand the social norms, and I understand the social conventions for everything. I know what not to do with my chopsticks when I'm not eating, when I'm done eating, and so on and so forth. I understand if I see someone in full kimono and wearing like the full kimono outfits and stuff, I know, like dressed up, I know not to chase them down the street being like, I'm gonna take a picture of you. I'm just gonna be like really respectful, so on and so forth, and all that lot. I am not gonna be one of those people that runs around being like, oh, the cherry blossoms, trying to grab a branch. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Do you wanna know what I would do? I would take a picture of me with the cherry blossom and then Photoshop in fallen cherry blossom. I'm not gonna fucking do it on the there. If it happens, it happens. But fucking, I'm not gonna disrespect the culture. Fuck that. The highest grade is A5. I think you can get higher than A5 because I think there's two sets of numbers when it comes to the grading. I think it's like A510 is the highest grade you can get. And most, I think, outside of Japan, they don't get past A51 or something. I don't 100% remember. People gonna ruin it for all of us. I just want to go and be a weeb. I just want to go and enjoy the culture. I want to be like Call of the fucking night one night. I'm actually not gonna lie. I would love to do Call of the Night one night and just walk around in the middle of the night. Just wander around town. It'd be fun. I'd feel like I'd be bumbling idiot if I visit Japan. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be respectful. Just be respectful. But I just don't like how the nuisance streamers and the, oh, I'm here, I'm a visitor, I can do shit. Like the fucking, was it the Logan Paul issue? Or is it the Jake Paul issue? Like the Jake Paul issue of like people just turning up and acting like pricks for the content? I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking respect the culture. I wouldn't disrespect, I love Japan culture. I love Japan culture as well. The really, really funny thing is, though, is they just don't, like, they're getting sick and tired of it. They're getting sick and tired of all the pricks turning up and being assholes. I'm like, the Johnny Somalis of the world, fuck them. Fuck them all round. I love what Speed did. I love that Speed. I know Speed basically has had a bumpy content career. Like, they started off being like a fucking little hype train, a one-man fucking hype train, where it was just like full-blown full energy. What the fuck is wrong with you? How many steroids are you on? How much sugar did you have today? Like, dude, calm it down. And then he had like these bumpy phases. He went through bullshit. He had shit where his mum was like, where his mum pushed him to try and make a fuckload of money, fucking over his audience. He realized it, pulled it back, apologized. Like, Speed had a load of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I show Speed going to all these cultures. Like, he went to South Korea, he went to Japan, he went to China, he visited Mongolia, he went through all of these cultures. He was so fucking respectful of all of it, and it was, I love all of the clips I've seen around of it, and it's just so fucking nice. Like, there's a lot of the clips of Speed during his travels were so fucking amazing, and I loved it all. And then you got Sea-Dog. Fucking Connor. Oh my god. He got fucked over because he ordered a Switch 2 and apparently got a Switch 1. I think someone else ordered him a Switch. It might have been him ordering it, or someone else ordered it, and someone ordered him a Switch. It was supposed to be the Switch 2, and a Switch 1 turned up. And it was just like, my guy. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Oh no. I have no desire to get the Switch 2, by the way. Like, I have zero desire to get the Switch 2. Like, I don't care for the console. Have you seen, by the way, the AI videos that people have been doing with the Switch 2, by the way? There's really funny videos on TikTok of, and it's like, it's a counter at Staples or something, and that is about someone who just bought the Switch 2, and the AI goes, let me just put this receipt on the box for you so you don't lose it, and they pull out a fucking nail gun and go I'm like, what the fuck? And then there's another one where the guy's just like, I'm just gonna put this on the box so you don't lose it. Is that alright? And then it pulls out a nail and starts going bang, 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 bang. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? These are great. That wasn't an SA video. No, it was an AI video. It is an AI video. You can tell it's AI. You can tell it's AI a lot because there's more things in focus that should be. Like, there are things which are in focus which shouldn't be in focus, and things that are out of focus which should be in focus. It's got focal shift shit going on. Oh yeah, so that is so funny. They're so funny and they're so bad. There was an actual incident where people were all getting the Switch, and they had stapled into the boxes the receipts, and it puncturing the screen. So people took that, ran it through AI, and just had it doing ridiculous shit. Also, the second nail gun spawning in. I liked it as well because they tried to make it more realistic by actually doing it with a staple, and it was just like, they put the staple on the top, they pushed down the staple, and it's like, that's not gonna staple it. So they put the staple to the side and just squeezed it. I'm like, that's not how staples work. That's not how they work. It's because the AI is trained off of images which aren't using the staples properly, which are the staples only in that position, so they don't know that it can open up. Does that make sense? The AI is not smart enough to realize that you can do that with it and then staple them that way. Because that's one thing you can do with a staple. Like, AI is only trained off of what it can see, and if it can't adjust beyond those limits. It's a really, really funny little, oh. I'd only get a Switch one day because I had a DS once. I have the Switch. I have the Nintendo Switch 1. I just don't use it. Like, I genuinely just do not use my Switch. Like, I get very little reason to really need to use my Switch. Like, outside of occasional streams where I'll play something on stream with you guys, I just don't use it. Honestly, I see people with Switch 2. I just don't see the point in the Switch 2. Here's the thing. My number one complaint about the Switch 2 is how Switch 1 games will work on it, but the Switch 2 games won't work on the Switch 1. And I'm like, okay, I get it, the hardware restrictions and stuff, but like, you could just literally have it where certain features turn off on the Switch 1. Like, oh, you can't, shading and stuff doesn't look as good. You literally don't own your games fully on Switch 2, which is bullshit. Yes. Yes, I hate that that bullshit's becoming normalized. I actually fucking despise that it's being normalized. I really fucking do. I also really don't like how games... Because the problem with Nintendo, I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap about game companies wanting to make the games more expensive. Is because we know for a fact on PC there's going to be a sale eventually. We know for a fact that on PC we're eventually going to get a sale.
Katie, can we clone you so there can be like 30 of you?
Why would you want 30 of me? Are you planning a one-person orgy? Are you planning on being like in the middle of an orgy and it's just you with 30 of me? Is that what you're planning? But no, I don't give a shit about Nintendo making the games more expensive. I don't give a crap if they want to make them $70+. Like, I don't care. As long as they go on sale. As long as they go on sale. PC games, guess what? I got The Last of Us Part 2 on sale for 65% off. It's off sale now. I managed to catch it just after TwitchCon. It was like $20. I'm okay doing that. The game's normally like $70. Nintendo, if you want people to be happy with you, making the games $70. Please do a summer and a winter sale. Just do a summer sale and a winter sale. Make life easier for everyone. Oh, but we won't make as much money from them. You'll make sales. That's what matters here. You're better off getting sales than having no sales. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like, I don't give a crap about how expensive they want to make the games. Just make it so there's an offer for people who can't afford to drop $70 on a game. $70 is legitimately a week's worth of food for a lot of people. And it's like bills that they can't... It's like bills out of, that they need. This is the same on Xbox and PlayStation. Terrorist, the difference between Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo is Xbox and PlayStation will do sales. Nintendo don't put their shit on sale. Wait, oh god. First I'm hearing this. That's why you gotta support your indie devs, people. Yes! Support indie games! Genuinely, if there's a good indie game, fucking jump on it. Buy those. Glad I'm on PC Gamer. Do you know what's really funny? I've heard people complaining about the ergonomics of the Switch 2. I've heard people literally saying, this is the exact same footprint and size as the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck is more comfortable and ergonomic. It's way more comfortable, it fits in your hands way more comfortably, and it's way nicer. Would rather... Have we seriously got another set of ads already? How long have I been ranting for? Oh shit. Ads in 30 seconds. If you don't want ads, you should hype train. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just like, dude. What is Katie the new monochroma now? If we let loose 30 of you on the world, you could take it over or burn it down. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't make it out of the house. See, if they're exact... Doctor, here's the thing. If they're exact clones of me, they're not gonna want to leave the house. They're just gonna want to sit inside and just do nothing all day. Like, if it's 30 of me, they won't want to do anything. They just want to sit inside and just play video games or sleep or binge watch loads of One Piece or anime or do Warhammer. You realize how much shit I could get done with 30 of me? Holy fuck. Holy fuck, they're hentai. Oh, make DLC free. Or make the DLC free, yeah. The argument people bring up against Nintendo are true for Microsoft and Sony for at least for the last 2 console generations. Again, I'm going to say this now. I don't give a crap if they make the games more expensive. As long as they do a sale, I'm fine with it. I don't give a shit. The problem is Nintendo, you can guess what? Pokemon Gold still costs $40 fucking dollars. Guess what? COD 4 cost 10. They roughly came out, like, COD 4 came out like 5 or 10 years after Pokemon Gold, and it's so much cheaper. Because the price has actually gone down. Nintendo has a tendency to set a price, and it's that price for all time. Which is why I'm like, please put these on sale. Please put these on sale, and also make it so over time they reduce in price. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. And guess what? You will no longer be able to get Nintendo Switch 2 games secondhand. Remember with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox Series, was it the Xbox One? Do you remember with those two remember with the Xbox One and the PS4 when the whole argument between the consoles were Xbox wanted to go add in DSR and so on and so forth, and Sony decided to backstab them because they were both agreeing on doing it. Sony backstabbed them and said, oh, this is how you trade a game. You hand them the game. Thank you. Done. You couldn't apparently do that with Xbox. And then Xbox had to completely shift everything and move everything and fix everything so it could compete with it. I'm like, now it's just like widely accepted that it's fuck you, secondhand games are a thing. I'm like, I understand not being able to sell the digital games, but why in the fuck are you restricting people with physical fucking games? Like, the fuck? The Switch 2 is just a flattish Stream Deck. That makes it ergonomically uncomfortable! I get hand cramps on my Switch. There's one other reason why I don't like playing on it. I literally can't do it. It's too small. You can still sell game cards. I mean, you're not wrong. I think another problem as well is how with the Switch, actually, to be honest, it's the same with all three of the big consoles. I don't like it how physical versions cost less most of the time than the digital versions. I mean, make the digital versions for free. What the fuck are you gonna do? Run out of fucking data space? They're downloading it from the same server. You got one server with the fucking game. Everyone can fucking download it from that server. All you've got is keys which you can infinitely fucking generate and have verified. The fuck?
30 Katie's 1 drum of lube and 1 tied up fox twink. What could go wrong? Tongue.
Are you planning? What are you what? Doctor, what the fuck are you think? Are you trying to set me up with Glub? Do I need to? Is Glub on? Do I need to warn them? Are you planning to get me to do shit with Glub? You realize me and Glub aren't like that, right? You can still sell game cards. Okay, so you're not wrong. The physical versions you can technically sell. It's just like, it's just really frustrating how the digital games aren't cheaper than the physical ones. Like, make a great thing that Xbox could do, which will help it win the console war, is they turn around and it's just like, boom, $10 less. Oh no, I'm talking about Riley. See, you said Fox. Oh wait, yeah, Fox Twink. I heard that wrong. Okay, that makes sense with Riley. Yeah. Yeah. I think I can't top I think Riley's dick will get broken from that though. Doctor, do you just want to break Riley's dick? Is that what you want? Do you want Riley with more broken dick? You know, you don't want Riley with more broken dick. Ah, what the fuck was the sentence that I heard? Ah, fuck, what was it? Oh god, it's such a funny thing. I'll have to remember it. Nah, I just want to break Riley because he makes cute noises. They do make cute noises. They do make cute noises, but Riley has a tendency to just sound like they're whimpering half the time with me, at least. Wait, why are we breaking dicks? I'll break their dick like a background character in Game of Thrones. Like seriously, I would break their dick like a background character in Game of Thrones, or a side actor in Game of Thrones. There you go. I feel like Gizzy would have heard that. It's gonna come back and say, "What the fuck did I just hear?" I just be like, I don't know. I don't know. Fragile Katie, not all men are durable. Riley is most definitely not durable. I'm hearing bits and bobs.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Hi, welcome to my belching mixtape. This is for you, Katie.
Alright.
Yeah, that was Gizzy. Yeah, that was Gizzy. Love you, bestie. Love you too. Love you too, Lollipop. Oh no. Mama, I'm on Katie's stream. Mama, I'm on Katie's stream. Mama, can I have cookie? To be honest, I'm not sure what to do with my time. I'm normally working Sundays. Wait, didn't you say you got yourself a new job recently, hon? I can't, yeah, if I remember right, you told me you recently got yourself a new job. How's that going? It's going well. That's good. I'm glad it's going well. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait for food. Ah, sorry. I haven't eaten since it's coming up to 5. I haven't eaten since 10 a.m. So I'm like a good 7 hours since I ate. Katie, stop moaning. I'm hungry. Cyber, I'm hungry. I can't help it. You need foods? I can smell the food downstairs, which is just making shit worse. I'm doing marinated chicken. Eat me. You are so small, Cyber. If you didn't know, in real life, Cyber comes to here. Cyber legitimately is like hair on me. They're so small. In real life, they're literally titty height. Boob height. They're boob height. They literally sleep here. And it's like a whole thing. I shouldn't do that. I will be banned. I touched her boob RL, it's soft. I'm aware my boobs are soft. Gizzy fell asleep on them. Nah fam, You want a good bit of meat if you go Brighton, order meat liqueur. Meat liqueur. Oh my fucking god, that shit made me salivate. I don't know what to say to that. That doesn't sound right. You fell asleep on my ass, Katie. I was awake the entire time. I was just very tired, and your butt was comfy. Your butt was just comfy, okay? Don't fucking turn around and say I was the one. You fell asleep on my boob, but I fell asleep on your butt. Your butt is designed to be slept on, okay? Should have farted? No, Gizzy loves me too much for that. Gizzy loves me too much for that. They wouldn't do that to me. If they farted, that would have been mean. Nothing was in the chamber. At least you didn't pull a puck and bite someone's tit, lol. I would have let puck bite my titty. I would have let them bite my titty. I didn't get to see them though. I don't even know if they went. I have come up with a bit of a plan already for next year. At least for the con. And I'm going to be doing a lot. We're going to be doing a lot more for next year. Like, we're going to be doing a lot more. But basically, between now and next TwitchCon, I'm going to say this now. Me and Gearzy are essentially loading up our ammo. I really shouldn't say it like that. I just realized what I said. Me and Gearzy are essentially gearing up properly for next TwitchCon. We've got plans in place and we're working on it. Okay? That sounds so much better than I'm loading bullets into the chamber for next year. Holy fuck, what the fuck was I thinking when I was thinking that would be a good way to say it? I guess it was, we've got a lot planned and we're slowly loading up the magazine type thing. I don't fucking know. I don't know why I talk with, we're trying to do it that way. I'm weird. Yeah, we've got lots planned for next TwitchCon, and we're gonna be we're putting plans into effect already. So you are booking a dungeon for next TwitchCon? No, in terms of what we've got booked for next TwitchCon is everyone who meets me will be not only just getting a business card, but they're also gonna get a sticker sheet, and I'm doing the sticker sheets better for next year. Next year I'm gonna go with probably about 50. I'm gonna probably get like 50 sticker sheets. Because it works out to be a bit cheaper with the more of them you buy. And I'm going to get smaller sticker sheets. And I'm just going to do a wider variety of individual stickers. And it will be a take this and do as you please with it type deal. A fucking dungeon? I'm not getting a dungeon. Sticker of rock sweets? Oh god, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing rock sweets. That would be weird. Stickers. Yes, sticker sheets. I'm gonna do. So I think the plan is I'm gonna do emotes on it. We're gonna do emotes on it. I'm gonna do emotes on it. I'm also going to have my name badge on it. I might put my name on there. Yeah, I'm going to put my name on it. I'm also going to do a QR code. Because, fun fact, QR codes are great for slap stickers. QR codes that links to my... It will be a QR code that links to my card. If you go ! Socials, it links to it. Yeah, so I'm going to do my card. I'm going to do like a QR code, which you can just slap on things. That's one thing I want to do. Because I'm not going to lie, it feels like a really, really smart idea to just be able to go around just being like, done. Oh my god, emote sticker sheets sound fun as fuck. Exactly. See, loads of people went around giving out stickers, right? But the way that they did stickers was they were handing them out individually, and they were a bitch to fucking unpeel. They were just a bitch to unpeel. And then not everyone gets the one that they want. So I'm just like, okay, well, why don't I do a sticker sheet and just give out the sticker sheets? And if they want to use like 3 of the stickers, they can just keep the other stickers. Kitty, you just don't have nails. I did it easy. I didn't want to crease the sticker. I didn't want to crease them. I wanted to keep them nice and neat and clean. I didn't want to break them. I will have nails for next year, and then it'll be more of a problem. Everyone loved the Angie. Everyone loved the Angie. It was a fucking huge sticker. I need to find the one that you gave me still, by the way. I can't remember where I put it. Because I've got a spot on my case waiting for your sticker to go there. I need to find it. I might have put it in my suitcase, and I might just have it in my suitcase or something. What if there was a stamp book where people could get their favorite streamers' stickers from the con? They could go to the booths and collect them. It wouldn't be a bad idea to do that, but we would have to universally agree that everyone would be doing at least one sticker. Like, all streamers could go with all... you could technically do it that way. It would sound really, really cute, but it's like everyone would then have to do an agreement that they're going to do at least stickers. Like, a stamp-style book would be a really, really cool... Like, actually, a stamp book would be really, really cool, because then you could just literally have it. It's like, oh, have you got a book? Pull out the stamp thing. Stamp. And it's just, like, my logo. Or my Miss KDB thing. That would be kind of cute, actually, thinking about it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm gonna be put on the fridge. You're gonna do fish magnets? Yeah, I would assume it would need to be part of a small community like VTuber group or IRL group. Yeah. Hi, Duckmas. That's what some artists already do at the cons. Can someone explain what I am even looking at? A dumb cat bitch on the internet. And me. Go back here. Yes. Hi. Hi, Dogmas. Hi. That's our streamer. Yes, it is. Hee. Ooh, I'm falling. A Necobus, half cat, half succubus. Bow to your queen. I am not queen. I am not queen. Hi, Pace. Hi. An awesome cat lady on the internet that fixed it. Use code NECOBUSSY. Doctor, I actually am no longer with that company with that code, so that doesn't do shit anymore. That actually doesn't do shit anymore. That code legitimately does nothing. I left them because they were going, they had a change of leadership and the direction was just going funky. I don't know. Yeah, they had a change in leadership and the direction of the company was just going in a funky way, and I was just like, I don't want to be here. So I left them because of that. Yeah, if I don't agree with the direction, I don't stick around. Oh, that's right, Katie. Did you message GamersUps? I have not yet emailed them. Do you want to know what I want to do, Garzy? I want to get myself back into the swing of streaming again. Cause like me taking the time off to go to TwitchCon, I'm gonna build back up my momentum, and then I'm just gonna go back in on it. Actually, I will probably email them. I might try and email them later, but they've got no way to contact them about doing sponsorships and shit now. They kind of like paused all of that shit. I guess I could technically throw my hat in the arena. Actually, no, Gizzy, we have another problem. We actually have another problem now. Do you want to know what it is? Do you want to know what the problem is? Actually, Twitter is a great idea. Thank you for that. Do you want to know what the problem's going to be? Summer vacation. Summer vacation is literally a few weeks away at this point. It's either now or in a couple of weeks. We're going to have children. Summer vacation every fucking year. Companies like GamerSubs gets flooded with requests for sponsorships all the fucking time. And I am not joking when I say this. They basically turn around and say, nah, we're just gonna nope every single one of them. So, yeah. You are gonna get what? We're going to have children. I am not going to have children! I mean, there is going to be hundreds, if not thousands of kids who want to make it as big streamers or big content creators who basically now have unfettered access to be able to just pursue it over the next couple months because of summer vacation. So they're basically going to be like, hi, I'm a growing streamer and content creator. I would love to work with you. Also, money. Can I have money, please? And they're just going to go to these companies. It's the summer kids push. And it's really fucking annoying because it's like some of these kids will get through and then it's like, hi, I'm a full-time content creator. I've been doing content creation for years. This is my 9th application to you, and I'm aware I always do it at the same time of year. Guess what? I'm aware that there's going to be tons of children coming to you soon, and you don't want that. I work at university. It's the reverse. God. Bree Katie on the blue site chat Wednesday. Oh, summer codes. Who's the dad? Chat. Well, it's always summer vacation in the US, so many children. It's always so many freaking children. I'm actually going to make the argument, I think I will go via Twitter, and stuff. It's already summer vacation in the US. Summer vacation in the US, I think, is slightly longer than the rest of the world. I think in America, it's like 2 months or so. Every year, you basically have kids on summer vacation, and it's like 2 months straight. In the UK, I think we get like 5 or 6 weeks at most. So it's going to be in a couple weeks' time in the UK. Chat is the dad. Everyone, we are going to be dad. It runs from around the beginning of June to the end of August. June, July, August. So 3 months. You have 3 months of summer vacation? Are you joking? 3 fucking months of summer vacation. What? That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. June, July, August. That's too much. No wonder your fucking education standards are really fucking low. What? That's literally a quarter of the year. Unless it changed, but yeah, that was how it always was. Start of September, end of... Oh, God. Yes, Americans hate school. Americans hate... They don't hate fucking school. They hate education. They hate educating kids. What the fuck? I guess it does mean 3 months of, like, not needing to pay teachers nearly as much because they're not having to deal with children. Like, fucking quarter of the year? 2.5 2.5 technically. In the UK, it's like 5-6 weeks. It's like a month or so. It's just over a month. Actually, do you know what's really funny? It's 5 weeks standard in the UK. If I'm right, if I remember correct, in the UK, it's 5 weeks. However, when you go from, I think, like, the equivalency of elementary to high school, we call it primary school and secondary school. Yeah, when you go from primary school to secondary school gets out a week sooner than secondary school. So I got like a 6-7, I think I got an 8-week vacation because of that. And it was like, holy shit. because when you get to the end of primary school, you do like your tests, and once you're done with your tests, you get out, you're done with the school, and that's always a few weeks earlier. And it's the same with secondary school. When you're done with your GCSEs and stuff, you end like, I was literally like done 2 months early. You'll get 3 months of summer. I got like a month and a half. Look at our previous election. Yes, we hate schools. That is my political statement of the stream. Yeah, don't bring it up anymore. Stay strong. We'll get through it. Y'all got 3 months of summer. Either that or I'm going to learn how to be a contortionist and get in someone's luggage. Hi, Mega. Hi, Mega fan. Hi, how are you? How are you? Are you doing okay? Hi, Shove. Hi, hi. Stuff the Katie. Stuff the Katie. Love the Katie. It kind of rules as a kid. Yeah, it does rule as a kid. You get all the freedom. You basically get like a quarter of your year without being in school. That does sound amazing if you're a fucking child. Do you know what's gonna be really funny though? Most of the kids who love that, right, would regret not being in school more. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I always felt lost in summer. I hated it. Like, I hated summer. Like, I genuinely hated summer. It was always this thing where I'm just like, hey, hate summer. Like, I love it because I get to do shit. Like, I get to relax, but it's also like, I spend like the first week just doing nothing, and the last week doing nothing, and then I'm lost for the in-between. But I mean, imagine if you could spread your school workload out more. It's really hard to explain. School education is just so complicated in its own way. It's just its own thing. Stuff the Katie with noms. I am hungry. I am very hungry, and I do need to pee. Alright, I'm gonna do a thing. Chat, I'm sending you guys over to Flare because I haven't rated them in a while. Reminder, we've got a new stream schedule. I'm back on Tuesday this week, and we're doing some fun stuff in desktop. I got my new wake up schedule lets me just wake up and feel way better to go. But yeah, stay for the raid. I'm sending you guys to the furry. The furry with love. But no, I'm gonna be back Tuesday. We're gonna be doing some probably The Last of Us. If you haven't yet joined the Discord, go vote in the announcements channel. Just about to commit the most diabolical car crimes in Need for Speed Carbon and a Porsche Carrera GT with average Sunday. Oh, big news, gotta go to hospital and gastro, and said, oh, I hope you feel well. I hope you feel better soon. I really hope you feel better soon. Yeah, go join the Discord, go vote. It's in the announcements. Either Tuesday we're gonna be doing Satisfactory or The Last of Us Part 1, and we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays as the same game. Genuinely, I genuinely just want to get into the whole the swing of things. It's going to take me probably like a month or two to really get properly into the swing of things. Probably take me like 3 weeks to feel comfortable with it. Anyway, I'll see you guys Tuesday. I'm going to go watch more One Piece. Thank you everyone for such a lovely weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday, okay? Mwah. Bye guys. Bye guys.